I hope you all are ready, because it's maybe time for the end of the game. I have no idea. Are you all ready to make Scion a liar? Because he said maybe I could finish the game today. He said maybe I could probably. Are you all ready for me to fuck something up massively and somehow not get there? Because, oh, I'm ready. Let's go. Also, get ready for Scion to not be here for an hour. So that way I'll get to air all my grievances into the open winds because no one is here right now and won't be for an hour. Time to experience all this through the blind man's experience.
Guys.
Sosajima.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the first ending of the game I got, didn't I? I forgot. Isn't that fun?
Why?
Seems like kind of loud, but they need to like not do that. Hello, me boss, boss me.
What's going on here? Why did Boss kill So?
Why didn't boss kill So? I barely remember what happened in this timeline. This is the very, well, you know what? We can check. Let's go find that out. Because this is the very first route I did in the fucking game. So this is the good Mizuki dad ending. Renju's dead as fuck. This is the one where I get tased, right? Yeah, this is the one where I get tased. Yeah, there it is. And then you get tased, and then you get the real good Hitomi scene. And then you get the... Oh yeah, this is another one of... I forgot the Somnium existed. This one's like meh at best. That was a very mid-tier Somnium. Get the fuck out of that. There you go. Don't go over there. Don't you look at them spoilers of a scene I've already seen because it was in the fucking loading screen. What do you want to do?
Shoko was killed around 5 p.m. Friday. What was Boss doing at that time?
Unknown.
Fantastic.
What about Saturday, 8 p.m.?
The time Renju was killed? Similarly unknown.
Fantastic. Oh yeah, Ota and I. This is the best
Iris and Ota
timeline.
were
Holy
killed at
shit.
different times.
Maybe not the Ota part, but...
I was watching the stream on the call with Boss.
Only the first few minutes. The polar bear had not yet appeared on stream. It is possible that she made the call from somewhere off camera.
Where was Boss's phone at the time? Check her cell records.
She did not call from a mobile phone. She used a PC. Using a VPN service, she could have accessed her Abyss PC from the warehouse and made the call.
Man, sponsored by... Well, what's a
Boss,
futuristic
the new
Nord?
Cyclops killer?
Hmm.
Shoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, So.
Man, like everyone's... Who's even still left alive? Ota's mom, Iris's mom, the prisoner guy, Mama. That's like everyone. We don't really... Everyone of the Kumakuras, but they do not count as characters.
Boss killed them all?
The evidence makes that a likely possibility.
Oh, hey, Pewter. Oh, that's a great timeline. All right, dude, we're here.
Identical to Shoko, Renju, and Iris. Date, I know where the boss is. I have picked up her GPS.
Where?
She is now at the Sagan residence.
That's not ominous.
Somewhere inside Hitomi's house.
Are you all ready for someone to die?
What?
Also, Scion did give me one forewarning, though. He did say that this next Somnium is like the most mid-tier one at best. Because it's interesting, but mechanically it's the worst one. So, I'm interested to see what he considers mid-tier. So this is the dude who doesn't like Sonic Adventure, and also likes Iris. This is all wrong. Drew my gun from its holster and barged into the house.
Hitomi! Hitomi!
I called for her, but there was no reply. Didn't see Boss either.
Call Boss's phone.
On it.
Phone? Phone?
boss's phone.
Oh, shit.
She's behind the door behind us.
Kaname Date, you were under arrest for murder.
Your Kumakura is your Momo's voice actor.
Drop your weapon. Comply.
He's not even like doing a different voice.
Boss.
This went fantastic. Alright, time to do some stupid bullshit. Where's that phone? It's just gone. I know it's behind this, because that's where it was in the camera angle. They're hiding this phone from me. You sons of bitches. I want the phone. Hello, SWAT man. Oh, they all say the same thing. Alright, they're boring.
I don't know. She was gone when I got here.
Why did you come here?
Why would I tell you? Are you kidding me?
You're the new Cyclops killer.
What? Why do you think that?
You put a gun to So's head.
You had
and
such
pulled
a
the trigger.
fucking smug look on your face.
I saw it with my own eye.
Did you not see the fucking face she had in the bottom left? She looked so smug when saying that.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop lying!
I just don't care what you're going on. What the
I
fuck
could ask
is
the
wrong
same
with you?
thing. You killed Shoko Nadami, didn't you?
That's ridiculous. What are you talking about?
Don't lie.
Violence,
This is
fantastic.
going nowhere.
Are you going to fight?
Absolutely.
No choice.
I recommend against it. You have zero chance of winning a firefight.
Well, you have the future technology, Iva.
Well then, what can I do?
Let me think.
Come on now, this is the one time this is relevant. There you go. I was gonna say, we need to have more of this. This is the time when to be using this. We've well established it by this point. Throw the milk. Shoot the milk. With fire? Fire milk, of course.
Date, what is that on the kitchen table? Could it be your favorite thing?
What?
The magazine.
You want me to look at a magazine now?
Just look.
Can't be. This is the stuff of legends. Only the most diehard fans have ever laid eyes on
It's
it.
just like a food magazine. Is this not like, this is like a DVD thing? Is it actually? Oh, I have my coffee cup in the way. You know what? Fine. Oh my god, dude! You just killed everyone in the audience. Hope you guys don't have epilepsy. That's flour. It's not even milk. I had my coffee cup in the way. Fuck you,
You're
game.
coming with us.
Fantastic.
Damn.
It's over.
I'd really rather not. Did you really need to have this extreme ass flashing? I don't have epilepsy. I'm like, this is just visually unpleasing to look at. Displeasing, not unpleasing. Thank you, language. Yeah. I'm already mashing space. Yeah, that's just like unpleasant.
Wow! Limited edition.
Fuck that flower. Why does she just have that lying around? Like, that is on the desk. Unless Boss planted that, in which case, damn, Boss, where's your own supercomputer?
Date, load Evolver with firebomb bullets.
Why do you have that? Why are you authorized to carry these
Shoot at the
things?
cloud.
Why?
Just do as I say.
Alright. Well, there are clouds everywhere. God, I hate this gun. I hate it so much. Put the fucking magazine deck controlling up. What are you making me do? I thought this would be an aiming sequence. I'm gonna be honest, buddy. What is that bullet made of to make something like that occur? I don't even know if flour like burns like that. You just why does it explode? No. That has to have some percussive force to knock someone unconscious. Put the magazine down, Date.
She is probably just unconscious. Her right shoulder and left leg
That's-
suffered damage, but she will live.
Why does flour just cause a fucking yawns? Why does tossing a flower cause a fucking grenade to go off in the room?
Dust explosion, huh? Good thinking.
Yeah, sure. I'm more curious as to what that bullet's made of, because
Thank you.
damn, that's on that good
You could've
shit.
just had me throw the bag of flour.
That would have been too slow. To improve your reaction time, I had to improvise.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's have a look.
The cooking magazine.
Hey, this is just a cooking magazine.
Told you. What do you mean limited? Date's not even looking at things. He just feels the urge to collect.
Boss is still unconscious.
Alright, let's get in there.
Her brainwaves are stable. Syncing with her shouldn't be.
This should be a funky one, because if it's like two people... This is just Psychonauts. Just have two people stitched together going to their brain, you start having like fucked up, like half memories.
Talking to her would be pointless.
This game is not... Honestly, now that I'm near the end of the game, I can say this game's Somnium system has been frankly underutilized. There's been very heavy-handed symbolism, and there's been only 1 or 2 times where it's just been batshit fucking lunacy. A lot of it has been sensible enough that I have actually been able to solve these fucking puzzles, like, through context clues, and that works for the ones like, Ota's mom, or Date's own one, because it's meant to be the very deeply narratively entrenched one, and you should be able to figure that out. But the fucking wildly insane ones, which this game needed more of, and by that I mean a lot more of. Either make this game Psychonauts or make it Silent Hill 2. This game did like a half medium ground and then filled it with bad comedy.
You do know that, don't you?
I have to say the Somnium system in this game is like a mid out of 10, which is not a good answer. Whereas most things in this game are fucking fantastic or terrible, most of the Somniums in this game are just eh. Which is honestly kind of like a worse answer. You never want to go out of a game feeling like that was a system in a game of all time, and then you completely forget that it was in the game to begin with. An unforgettable, unenjoyable, completely bland, banal experience is the worst kind of feeling a game can evoke from a player. A bad experience is memorable. A bland experience has no lasting impact on your life. And unfortunately, a lot of the Somniums in this game are a bland experience. As we found, I have a bad feeling about this. A good chance to boss know where she is. How would I get that information? Getting it would be a quick experience up right here. Well, let's fucking do it. Got the... Well, Pewter. Are you so
Because
cooperative?
I know that the boss is my enemy.
Fantastic.
I got the video from Iba. I processed it and found that it showed no sign of tampering or editing, which means there can be no mistake. The boss shot and
Pewter has one goal in life, and it's to fuck Renju, and honestly, I respect that hustle.
After pulling out his left eye, that makes the odds of her being the culprit behind the other murders very high. Or maybe she had accomplices. Either way, she's a criminal. That's why I am cooperating with you, Special Agent Date. I want it as bad as you do. The truth.
He's pissed because Renju died. Where's
I had
89?
him put back behind bars.
In Fuchu prison.
That's right. I couldn't keep him here. She has broken her right shoulder, as well as the fibula of her left leg. But her brain is perfectly healthy. You can sync with her.
Then let's do that. Go. Thank you.
Pewter, are the preparations done?
Ready anytime.
Let's get started.
All right. Time for mid-tier Somnium, which has been most of the Somniums in this game.
Date.
Like, I'm surprised that
I
the
know.
very first Somnium, not counting the
6 minute
tutorial
time.
one. The
be back
tutorial
before
Date
time's
one
up.
was also bad. I meant the Mizuki one with the big spinning carousel. That one was crazy, and that one was cool as fuck. That's what I was kind of expecting for the rest of the game, and it was one of the things that actually got me to keep playing the game. You all know that I was very like, meh, about the game when I first started, but Mizuki Somnium was one of the reasons why I kept going. That was super interesting. And I'm interested to see what this one will be like. Because if they knew what they're doing, they'd go full Psychonauts up in this bitch. See this? This is at least good colors. I'm in the fucking... Welcome to Mega Man Battle Network. Scion, you're not here yet. Stop that. Stop that.
Time to loot.
Do you always
It is
at a
time. Anyway,
What?
Welcome, Scion. You were 15 minutes late. Stop that.
Somnium scan.
Why are you doing that? Is there comedy meant to be derived from this event? You're still doing it. I cannot skip this. Oh yeah, you missed actually my whole spiel. I was specifically talking about it because I was reflecting on Somniums as a whole, and I think this game kind of missed the fucking mark when it came to Somniums. This game as a whole, most Somniums in this game were mid-tier. Completely forgettable. Like, I went through the flowchart partially and been like, I forgot about that one, that one didn't leave an impact, I didn't really care about that one. And that is a fucking shame for it to be your game's main gameplay hook and mechanic.
A rusted metal door.
Investigate, I guess.
It is faint, but I hear the sound of meat being pierced.
Damn, son, boss kinky.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
I'm gonna say we can't interact. Well, what else is there to even interact with? I can't get away. Oh, do I have to walk up and down? Oh, shit. This is a Dragon Quest. This is a Rhydon's Tower. Nice.
A door that looks like the Anywhere door.
Okay.
Hmm? It appears to be locked.
Okay. We're going back then. Well, I have the one-time... Oh, there's something over here. But I have a one-time stamp, which is important, because now I can use that on this and spend one time instead of... Or it's a... He did not model a pick.
The ice pick will not work as a key.
That's not what I meant by pick.
A rusted metal.
Break the lock with that.
Roger.
Oh. Okay.
It worked.
All right, open it.
Back at it again with another one. Yo, keys. See, I compared this game to the two... Ooh, I got a Discord message. Let's see what Discord's all about. This one's good garbage. Let's get out of here.
Several keys have fallen.
One of them must be the right one.
See, there's two ways you can do mental shit that I was talking about earlier that you missed, Scion. You can either go Psychonauts, which is what, like, Mizuki's first Somnium was, the big spinning fucking bird cage with electricity. Everyone was completely fucking batshit insane. Do that, which is very cool for the this shit's cool metric. Or you do the Silent Hill 2 approach and have each Somnium be very deeply entrenched in their psyche that reveals a lot about the characters and is emotionally heartstring pulling, like Ota's mom and Mizuki's, or Adate's actually. But there's 3 of those. And every single other Somnium in the game is like a weird halfway point between both of these, and is very boring and forgettable. Like, you know what? I'm actually gonna go through every Somnium to see if I liked any of them, because I'm actually curious now. I knew the tutorial Date's was very boring and a bad first impression. This is Mizuki's. This one is great. So we're gonna go through the route. You know, I did like this one, actually. This one was the Rube Goldberg machine. I did actually quite like this one because things kept changing and it was interesting to see how things interacted with each other. I liked that one. Then we had Ota's, which this one was kooky and wacky, which I liked in the moment, but that's more so just because of Ota's character. Like, there was one scene I really liked, but the rest of it was like, okay. This one's like one of the better ones, but it's still like, I forgot about it until now. This one's fantastic. That's an S tier. Then we go down the other route, another S tier. Okay, so we've learned that this path is the gold tier for Somniums. Then we have this one. This one's just bad, because I forgot that it existed entirely in the game. So, objectively a failure. I remember this one just being kind of tedious, because you had to walk around a lot. Like, I understand that, like, this one was also completely and utterly forgettable. Like, the portal thing was, like, fun, I guess, but it was bland. Like, that's how I could describe that one. Then we have fucking Iris's first one, which I've already described as it's literally just a fucking hallway. It had an interesting piece of internet culture one time compared to 100 other bland, surface level connotations with the internet culture. Therefore, that one was just unlikable. This one was dark as fuck and was really confusing, and I hated that one. That one was genuinely just bad. And then this one was just a tedious puzzle on top of an already established aesthetic that I don't like. So yeah, no, probably across the board, I'm not a big fan of the Somniums.
It's a key.
That is a good answer. Sinking in the vein.
Whoa!
Doesn't look like this is it.
It could be related to what we saw beyond the door.
Which one? What are you talking about?
You've got 5 minutes.
What do you mean, which one was it? What are you talking about? Which one was what? This is sinking in the main. Sinking in the main one, sinking in the mountain, sinking in the villain, in the pain, vein. Oh, that one sucks. Honestly, this one should have been sinking in the vein. I get it that it's sinking in the main too, but sinking in the vein would have been the fucking best for that one because it's in vein. That's bad. Aw, damn. You got me all hyped up thinking like, oh shit, Iris has like a naming convention that's very cool, and it just doesn't. It's another fucking eyeball.
Of course.
Okay, no. See, this one's terrible because it's literally just trial and error. Just pick up keys until you get it.
Ice pick.
Which number did I grab?
Here's
Is that 3?
That's what I said.
The tag is labeled A.
I was right. Give me.
That must mean.
Come on.
Okay, so I'm gonna write 3 down in chat so I don't forget this later. Because I already know I need to do this again. That's half my time for something I could have used a quarter of it.
A door that looks. Perhaps we can.
Yeah. Try.
Also, another problem with the Somniums, the fact that I hate all the dialogue. Like, that's something I've already talked about, but I'm like, without even realizing it, I'm skipping dialogue, just inherently, because I hate everything they say and none of it matters. Like, very rarely do they say anything actually interesting, like I'm skimming it to make sure if there's any actually important details, but without fail, everything that comes out of these two people's mouths is unfunny, and I hate it, and it makes me enjoy the game less, so I'm not gonna listen to it. So I'm here now. Okay, I was originally praising this for its colors, but I hate the fucking colors because I can't see what I can interact with through the walls. I have to walk up to something that is a dark color to see things through the walls. Because, like, is there anything over here I can't actually even see? I'm having to use this fucking barrel to scan the environment. No, there's nothing.
A door. It does not appear. This.
It's like a maze. After.
I mean, you say that it's a maze, but this is a hallway, actually. This is not a maze. There's one straight path you have to go through.
It doesn't appear.
At least for now. It's just a time check, that's all there. It actually wastes less time going through these doors than walking everywhere.
We leave the second floor and come right back to it.
It's not confusing, Date. This is a hallway. You can throw as many timey-wimey bullshit at me. This is literally a bland hallway.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
A bookshelf.
Hmm. 4,995 seconds? That's fine.
Also, it appears that there is a door behind it.
Alright, Son, quickly do some math. How many minutes is 4,995 seconds?
Move the shelf.
A book?
Now I have to see.
Roger. Huh?
I should not have picked this, apparently. I should not have picked this, apparently.
I suppose it.
I'm gonna get rid of this fucking Discord notification. It is still there and I want it to go away. There we go. Fantastic. Fantastic. Nice. Alright, steel
Oil
drum.
drum hung.
Push. Yep.
Oh,
Guess you should check that door.
That's a heavy ass drum, goddamn. Alright, door number 2. Whew, well, I guess I know where I should have saved my one-time slot. Okay.
does not appear to be locked.
I hate the fucking audio design. Like, I get it, it's meant to be coming through the door, but the strangling sound doesn't change to be coming from their body.
This again.
So we can't just grab one.
Oh, I just loosed, by the way. It's over. Bleh.
Date.
Damn it! What?
I had fun. I can already see, well, this will get very annoying because inherently you have to wade through a shitload of cutscenes because of all the doors. This inherently is oh, I have to watch this again. Great. Like, you fucking around, what the fuck is your name? Ibis? Or, no, it's not Iris. Iba. That's the one. You fucking around, Iba, is literally just wasting time in world. You stop that. We are trying to solve a murder case. Please stop fucking around. Alright, then it's number 3. Oh, it's key 1. It was actually, I remember being the back one. Unless it changed. Oh, well, I'm gonna do grab key 1.
It appears.
No, it's key
That's what
1.
I said.
Oh, luckily I remember the position and not the number I wrote down, because I was expecting them to have sensible numbers,
Agent
but...
Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Also, you notice how I still have fucking... It still used a third of my time, because picking up different keys uses different amounts of times. So I need to pick up the wrong key intentionally to burn that bad timey. That's not cool. I can understand it if it was a different thing I was interacting with, but why does interacting with the same object burn different amounts of time? And all of these doors you have to go through give you bad timey, so you have to burn them somewhere. Like, I can get that that's like a meta-narrative kind of thing, like, oh, you're in the villain's head, everything they have is construed in a negative way, and being around in their head is like a bad experience. You know, it's wasting your time. It's making everything worse, or some shit like that. Counterpoint, it's not that fun.
It does not.
Alright, I have done that as efficiently as I possibly could, so we can now restart from the second checkpoint. Key 5 minutes. Oh, 5 o'clock. Oh, you're gonna make this a massive fucking pain in my ass, aren't we? Alright, we'll grab this
It's a
one.
key. The hands.
In the morning?
No, that is not.
Alright. Is it 5 o'clock? It's
What?
not
This is
5
not-
o'clock.
It would be.
More.
Okay. Is it 2:50?
It's like the hand.
I should have picked up this one because this one apparently uses less time. It is not 2:50. Alright, fantastic. Was it 8 o'clock?
It's like the hand.
It was 8 o'clock, so we're gonna write 8.
Saturday night at 8 matches.
I don't remember when he died, so I don't know that.
D is written. The D. I will try.
Yeah, try.
Fantastic, alright.
It opened.
I don't know how I was supposed to know the ice pick one either. It was key number 1. Was it supposed to be like, oh, she's the first victim? I guess. There was nothing that she had related to Shoko's murder that related to the number 1 beyond that, though. I just tried things, because that's what this whole game's been about, pretty much. I mean, I gotta at least see.
Rows of mon. This appears to be old.
Not
I
helpful.
believe this computer controls the factory's electronics. It appears to require a key to activate.
Okay.
A broken pipe.
0 seconds. Yeah.
Oh,
You were surprised, didn't you?
Still blowing out steam? No, that fixed it. Okay.
a rust. I think I can.
See, the audio bounces are as right as this one. That's actually emanating from the machine. Oh, we gotta see it again? Hell yeah. Aw, don't be squeamish, game. Come on now. Why do you gotta put the keys so physically far away from me? Oh, I just get this one?
Has control panel written on the tag.
Control panel? The one right there?
Oh, man. Alright, gotta waste 10 seconds. Like, it's investigated again, burn that, insert key for 0 seconds.
There. Oh,
So?
I see. If we move the scaffold, a new route appears.
Okay, let's move it.
Oh, gotta go back for that then, alright.
I said 1 minute. Hurry.
You know, the game really does not need to have your backup
Door
dancers
key
constantly reminding you how much time you have left. That's really not necessary. I am well enough cognizant of how much time this game is forcing me to utilize. Don't know which one. D is what I just came through. That's a dead end. E and A and 2 E doors. What? Did they take me out? Are they gonna have these go through the same fucking location? I absolutely want to see if that's the case. I know this isn't the right way to go, but I want to see. That's so fucking cool. Nice. Alright, you know what? The Somnium's got one thing going for them. They didn't need to do that. These doors have had no mechanical function until they did that. In which case, yeah, alright. These doors are taking 10 fucking minutes to open. And I love taking the warp trains.
30 seconds.
B. And what is up with these game designers when writing bloody shit on doors? They're really into it. Now, how do I move this fucking scaffolding? I'm here. Can we go back down?
A door with it.
Was it? It's in the control panel, but there wasn't an option in the control panel. Why would they give me the move it and then give me another option to move it in the control panel? They should give you the, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to fucking restart now no matter what, but what they should do is give you the option investigate, push buttons, and then to investigate it, to push buttons, and then to fucking, I need to wait for one to find one that only uses 10. No, that's 10. That's too much. There you go. That will artificially make me go faster. But yeah, now what they should have is one of the options be like a, oh, we need to do something else option. Because you know what? You know what? This game has already set a precedent for being able to give you that option. Having an option that you can't interact with until you do another part of the puzzle, because it happened in Ota's dungeon. You can move the fucking forklift forward before Ota's in position. The forklift will move, but then it will move back and they'll be like, oh shit, we haven't done this yet. So there's no reason for them to not give me that dialogue option ahead of time, because I wouldn't think to touch the control panel again. Because it doesn't control it controls the fucking cameras. That's all that turning it on did. Why would I think that it did other things? I mean, you could assume that, but remember, this is dream logic. I was absolutely 100% expecting to walk over to the fucking scaffolding and just push it. Like, without fail. I was gonna have like a push, pull, a kick, and then like tackle option or some like dumb shit like that, you know? And you can't even tell me I'm wrong about that, because how many times in this game have you had to randomly shove something that doesn't really make sense for you to do that? Oh. Alright, we have now been far more optimal this time. This, I just said Somnium kind of across the board kind of sucks. I'm only just now realizing it now that we're far enough in the game, but I'm just not a big fan of this game's systems.
Key with a watch was the hands
And it's not even the fact that it's like the systems as a whole, it's the fact that this game just doesn't do much with it. They could have done better.
Is this I will.
Yeah.
I now can no longer skip these because I'm apparently doing it right this time.
It opened.
Like, there were a few that were neat, and I wish that, like, even the Rube Goldberg machine one, even that one was, like, okay. Like, that one could have been better by having it be more, like, dynamic, but the fact that it's, like, evil fucking, like, Satan serial killer music playing during all of it, and it's got this thick-ass ambiance, I'm like, yeah, alright. I feel it. Well, yeah. Of course. Because, I mean, there's gotta be another Somnium after this. I mean, this isn't the final boss Somnium, of course. Kick. I have not gone into once the fucking serial killer dude's head. I also have gone into Pewter's, but he's a good boy. He doesn't need it. I really want them to do a Psychonauts. Have me jump into someone's Somnium when they're like halfway, or when they've like changed bodies and their mind's all fucked up. do a Psychonauts. That's why I keep comparing it. Because Psychonauts has the really interesting concept of you jumping into people's brains. But the final dungeon of the game, Psychonauts 1 spoiler, is the main protagonist and main antagonist brains literally fused together. So the whole thing is a butcher circus. And it's all fucked up with weird like meat rabbits that hold cleavers and know how to juggle. It's very fucked up and Silent Hill and it's great.
One right there?
I want that. Give me more of that. Absolutely fuck my day up with weird fucking grotesque imagery of two people literally breaking all known laws of mental capacity. A fucking physical rendition of what it means to go fucking insane.
This, I believe it appears.
And then it even further, like the meat circuit is such like an unfun dungeon to play, but conceptually it is like the coolest fucking dungeon in like a gaming. It's so cool.
I see.
Okay, let's...
Press switch, because you had to do the key to turn it on.
Hey, it got stuck.
This button is indeed the one needed to.
Huh. There might...
See, like, literally right there. There's another step we have to complete first. Why would they not give me this option earlier? So, sleep.
On top of the.
That way you can push all of them at this...
Are you in?
Don't you know? The line between insanity and genius is razor thin.
Even still.
Whatever, just try.
If I must.
Barely lowered. How's it looking from your side?
The switches are precisely aligned with the pressure points on my back. Can I stay here a little longer?
I was clearly insane. Just put it back.
Okay. Can't go over there. There's nothing to interact with, though. Alright. This is the dream shit I'm talking about. Just fuck it. Like, have the whole game be like this. Like, it's literally guesswork, but if you're gonna have it be guesswork, have it be completely fucking insane guesswork. Psychonauts or Silent Hill. One or the other.
Oh.
I see.
It extended.
Now we can use the route to door B.
I already knew that. What the fuck do you mean I can use the route to door B? I already could. But I not before. I can't go over there anyway, so.
Door D.
Oh, I'm at. Hope you guys like doors. I do still like to do the double door E.
2 minutes. Hurry.
He turned himself into a pickle, Stanley. It was by far the funniest shit I had ever seen. And the fucking actual, like, did you see that they did fucking cut content for the fucking new Stanley Parable? It was the narrator actually just laughing at the fucking pickle Rick thing. It was great. Stanley Parable was a good time. I haven't actually seen the new content for the new Stanley Parable, but Stanley Parable is still pretty good.
Door B pro.
See, this game is a fucking hallway, but then they don't show you which door you come out of, so you're liable to forget. New route content? F.
door F?
It's just a... See, that's what I'm saying. This is literally just a hallway. Like, I haven't gotten lost once. Like, I even intentionally went through door E because I'm like, that doesn't make sense. How does this work? And then it worked exactly like I thought it did. But they don't show you which door you leave. They just slap you into the fucking map at the bottom of the staircase or the top. And because two of the staircases are next to each other, you're very liable to get confused. They don't need to do that. Like, it's just a fucking hallway. There is no turns. It is literally go back, forth, back, forth, back, forth.
This is the first time we've been here.
I didn't know there was a map until you had told me, and I've forgotten again, so.
Figure something out.
Let's check out the map. Let's poison my well. Oh yeah, that fucking doesn't help you. Oh, well, it probably gets worse if you're on the upper. Oh, you can see here. Yeah, that is obtuse enough to, like, not fucking help you. Wow. No, thanks. I'm good. Cord? I thought it said card.
A power cord.
Can I just, like, fucking save before doing these things? I have to burn a fucking bad timey.
An iron...
Wow! Literally just do better, I guess. I can't go back through door F. I'm not going to play your video game, good sir. I was gonna burn the bad timey and use some of my cheap ones. No, it's not that it happened to you, it's that they make this happen to you. Going through this door gives you the 10 bad timey. You cannot avoid this. You have to have this. So, pick right or you lose. 1 in 6 chance. I'm gonna go ladder, because I think that's the wrong answer. We're gonna lift this ladder.
No use. It is too heavy to lift.
Alright, time to load our save. Oh, can you, like, not... We're now going to try every single wrong option I can think of. And we're going to... Doesn't this game have, like, a really fucking long loading screen? You can't beat this in one choice. There's 2 more... Literally, how do you do this, then? Don't fucking show me this. I already know this, asshole. Come on. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Yes. I know it's unlocked. Oh, please. What? Take me back into where I saved, please. Hello? I can't leave. I can't open the menu from this screen. You know what? If this game's gonna be a dickhead about it, I'll be a dickhead right back. Hello there, Sky! OneDrive is not signed in. We're literally just gonna close the fucking game. If this game's not gonna be nice, I don't care. And yeah, I did choose the right save, Scion. I chose the latest one. At least, well, now I'm being gaslit to think I didn't, because I'm damn sure that I did. Oh, sorry guys, I need to synchronize with the Steam Cloud, it'll be a second. Ah, AI, the Somnium Files. No, we're going to witness this. You guys don't even get to see the thick chat. You guys are going to watch this, but we're closing this. Hurry it up, please. Fuck off with the cloud, I don't care. You don't need the cloud, thank you. Fantastic. What a gaming experience. This game still isn't ZTD bad, but my god, it's trying. Yeah, I chose the... Oh! I picked the 51. I didn't look at this number. I did pick the wrong save. You're right, Scion. Alright, that's fair. Skill issue. So I literally don't know how I'm supposed to solve this then, Mr. Scion, because there's one door to go through. Going through that door gives you a bad timing. You can't go back through the door, and every single option is a 999. I have no way of burning this bad timey, because the game forces you to use bad timies, and the only way to get to those locations is to get a bad timey, so I have no way of burning this bad timey in advance. So, oh, I can't even retry either. So, fuck me, I guess. Just do better.
An eye.
What do you mean, alright, tackle it is.
Ready?
Ooh, that's fun. Meant the door. I can't tackle the door. What are you talking about? I can only interact with the cord and the ladder.
Whoa!
And I can't restart anyway.
This somnium is off.
Hey, that door.
Oh, I should have just done better. I don't know.
Date, there is
I
no
can see
time-
why this is the worst Somnium. I have to do the entire fucking thing again. Aw, dude, pass the aux cord. Unfortunately, it's a little dangerous. It's got a bit of a short note, but it's got its own fire beat. I love me some video games, everybody. I want everyone to be aware that I just love video games. Been playing them all my life. I've been streaming for at least 3 years on top of that. Gotta say, this is definitely a video game of all time. This is definitely an experience that I am having right now. But because I'm not a namby-pamby bitch, this is a fucking terrible experience I'm having right now. I'm not too afraid enough to say I'm having a bad time, and this game is currently being very shit right now. I'm not gonna use your pretty language. I'll be mean about it. Oh, you did warn me, but I'm also legally allowed to then waste time, this time in picking up the wrong key. That saves me 35 seconds. Nice. The fact that I have intentionally gone back through some of these dungeons and point pressed to myself, but that was only at the very beginning. This game has not, like, rewarded me enough. I know you get, like, no... Actually, now that I think about it, I have no idea how the system in this game works. I know at the very beginning of the game, Pewter said, if you can finish a Somnium before you, like, run out of time, you can get something. But I've done that before, and I've never once seen what the fuck he gives me. Because, like, they're trying to do the same system that they had in, 999 or VLR. VLR had a way better fucking system for this though, because in VLR, all you had to do was complete an extra puzzle. You knew ahead of time which one was like the optional puzzle, usually. Okay, some of them weren't always the best. And then you got to do them, but just finishing the dungeon did it just fine. And you got like extra fluff lore that, you know, help flesh out the setting and have a good time. I don't know why in this game they added like a similar system, but then they've made all the Somniums the least fun experience in the game to replay through to get them. Because in VLR they solved this problem by, you don't need to redo the entire fucking puzzle again to get the extra content. With a whole fuckload of, they're skippable, but it's not exactly fast. Not even get me started on the fact that this area in particular is like spatially confusing, even though in practice I know that this place is a hallway.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
I get it, Pewter. Also, don't talk about how strange it is, the fact that they now give you options, things like you can open the door, kick open the door, and so on and so forth, because only the opening the door gives you a bad timing. I would have had no way of knowing ahead of time that picking the other options would do anything, because this game has set a very clear precedent that you only have one correct way of handling a situation, and by picking other options, you'll just waste time. So the fact that they've now established the fact that you need to pick a different option now that I already have one established, because this is the only way to save enough fucking time to get through this dungeon, is piss. Why am I using the one-timies? Why wouldn't I be? Because you get more. Oh, you always get more out of these. Well, 1/9, that's 100. Oh no. Oh no, I was autopiloting. We're going back to get another one. We're running it back, everybody. It's okay. I'm not allowed to go back anymore. The game has arbitrarily restricted me of that option. We're going back. Fantastic. At least now they actually give me the retry button for some reason. But this is the quintessential example of how not to do a puzzle in gaming. It's been a widely done study of how to make a good puzzle in a game. And the way to do that is to have the puzzle be something that you have to actually think through, but it's not like so difficult that it's like a stone wall unless it's like optional. But then also don't have the puzzle be something that you can look at, solve, and then the act of solving the puzzle takes longer than it takes to like mentally process that. Because once you've solved the puzzle mentally, you should be able to immediately acknowledge that to the game and then move on. But bad puzzles in games are, I know how to solve this puzzle right now, but the act of solving the puzzle, going through the motions to get the pieces in place, takes minutes at a time. I'll still bitch about the pentagram, even though it was like a more minor thing. It's just trial and error, but in like a less fun way, because the game explicitly doesn't tell you the rules properly and then lies to you. Because they said they wouldn't shoot the golden one, and then they immediately shoot the golden one. Like, that is just an asshole thing to do there, video game. Tackle.
Ready?
You better give me another one time here, or else it's all just fucked.
Whoa!
Or I just have the door and like not matter. Like opening this door is the end of the Somnium anyway, so.
A rusted. I'm going to open it.
Ota isn't even in this. Okay. That didn't reveal anything, though. Oh, well, I guess there's usually an ending cutscene, actually. Never mind. I don't want to jump the gun now. Well, that's not what happened. Okay, well, now this is what happened.
That's... Iba, return to the control room on the 3rd floor.
At once.
That's gonna take, but you have any idea how much time? You have no time, Iba. Oh, you're just gonna snap teleport there? Okay. No, she's swapping bodies for each of these. Well, actually, but they would all be missing their eye, maybe. No. No, they are swapping bodies. This is a big old fucking game of dominoes, isn't it?
Tate, what are you doing? 6 minutes are up!
Wait! His homie is...
About to be body snatched.
Can't go any longer! Force shutdown!
No!
Okay. Are they gonna pull like they're gonna pull the big... Well, actually, this is like the Phoenix Wright kind of bamboozle, where it's like the killer is never any of one of the initial people established at the beginning of the game, so you'd have no way of predicting it. I mean, they already talked about fucking the congressman's son, but I kind of don't believe that, because we know that he's us, but we've also had a fucking body swap because we're also boss, but then we're also the fucking killer, man, and it doesn't even fucking matter. I don't care, man. Just get it over with. Just give me your fucking plot, whatever, man. I don't wanna.
I took a look around your head, and I discovered something. Something about the new Cyclops serial killings. Apart from Ota, there were 4 victims.
Oda did his
Shoko
fucking
Nadami,
best.
Renju Okiura, Iris Sagan, and So Tsujima. Who was responsible for these murders? Shoko was stabbed by Renju with an ice pick. Renju was strangled to death by Iris. So cut open Iris's body, but who shot So? It was you. In other words, all of these murders were committed by different people. There wasn't just one killer. That's how it looks on the surface, anyway. But that's not the truth, is it? There's only one culprit, one person, and that person is... Yes, you, the person in front of me right now.
You're blaming the commander of Abyss for this?
No, not Boss. The person inside Boss's head.
You don't know that, Date. You can't know that information. Or was it on
Can
this
you at
timeline?
least try to make sense?
All right,
Maybe
I'll
that was on
explain.
this time. No. No, it wasn't on this timeline. It couldn't have been, because we just started this timeline.
You know about the abandoned chemical plant in Kawasaki? There's a prototype
there you go.
sync machine there. You use that device to swap around bodies one by one.
I like how the game is lagging to shit right now.
In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
Who is this mysterious voice
Mind,
we're hearing?
Consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
I don't know where it started, but at some point, you got into Shoko's brain. Then, you got into Renju's. And got rid of Shoko's body. After Renju was Iris. You strangled Renju using Iris. After that, into So. Who you used to kill Iris and Ota at the cult. Now, you're in Boss's body, inside her head.
I see. If you know that much, then I have nothing left to hide. Yes, I am the culprit behind the new Cyclops serial killings. I guess you can call me the new Cyclops killer.
Okay. I don't
Before
really
I
need the
do,
details.
There's something I want to hear from you. How did you know about the prototype sync machine?
Oh,
Not
man!
only that, you also seem to know what the sync machine is truly.
Welcome to Timeline Bullshit! Can't wait for the game to explain this one! Oh, boy! 999 spent the whole game doing this. This game spent the whole game not doing that.
What is that?
That's...
Regaining
Unless-
your memories, are you?
The only thing oh. Okay.
Human memory is fractal. If you retain even a
I was gonna say,
single
one of the
piece
ways they could do it is if Date's a different person in the two timelines. That'd be fucking bananas.
Pieces of memories are like roots that grow into every corner of the brain, gradually, slowly, taking its time. I imagine the same thing is happening in your brain right now.
A fractal is a figure with self-similarity. Allow me to explain.
I already know what a fractal is. No, please.
This is called
I'm well aware what a
memory and the
fractal
brain
is.
are similar. That is what he is explaining. He is claiming that from a few pieces, you can rebuild the memory.
Know about the prototype from regaining my memory. Is that right? No, that's not it.
Parallel worlds exist.
Who's inside Iris during the interrogation Sunday?
That was me.
You imitate her well. From the way you talked and your body language, it was like the real Iris. Earlier, too, you almost had me fooled. Your imitation of Boss was perfect.
Yes, there's a reason for that. Let me define some terms first. A person's memory and sense of self.
Probably
Let's
muscle memory
call
and shit.
that personality.
Man, speaking of muscle memory and shit, like, it's one of the really fucked up things. It's you know what will actually tie. It also ties back into dementia because your muscles and your brain is really good at cutting shortcuts. Fuck, it's really good at cutting shortcuts and like skipping the actual mechanical process of thinking how to do an action. Even after your brain, you like forget how to do something. It's your brain's like physical shortcut memory will remember how to do that. It's why you may not remember what your password is, but if you have a keyboard in front of you, you can still type it in. There was a case of one dude, it was a dude who had dementia, and he was a painter. And to pass the time, the nurses gave him art supplies so he could paint. But it created a shocking revelation as time went on, as his memory degraded. The paintings that he painted slowly degraded in quality, but you could tell that his body still remembered how to paint because he liked painting self-portraits. So you could see like the mechanical skill he has behind painting, but without the actual knowledge of how to paint. So it's like a very confused mismatch of art and style.
It isn't quite the right word, but it'll suffice. Now, transferring that personality into someone else's brain, let's call that parasitism.
I would assume that it would work in this case because they're just swapping memories. The actual mechanical, physical makeup of the brain is probably maintained, meaning that that kind of a system would most likely still exist.
The one transferring is the parasite. The one being transferred into is the host.
But maybe not.
Are you with me so far?
But considering the fact that the brain isn't rejecting itself, I would assume that is how that works.
Moving on. Even after the personality exchange is complete, the host's memory isn't completely lost. About 1% remains in the brain. So, a parasite could use that 1% to imitate the language and behavior of the host. That's how I knew about the warehouse.
That's not
and
fun of an
Sunfish
answer.
Pocket, by the way.
My answer was more fun.
Thanks to Renju and
Don't lie to
Iris's
me, game.
remaining memories.
God damn it. Who the hell are you?
Saito Sajima. Congressman Sajima's son.
I'm in your body.
What?
I researched Saito thoroughly, but I cannot find any images of him on the internet. He is listed on the family register.
See what I said
Cannot
about them
find
just
any
throwing in a
photos.
new antagonist just so you could never get it right? I'm not attached to this guy. It's, you know what? We'll do some more pot stirring. This is a problem with Undertale. You know what? We'll go that direction. Spoilers for Undertale. About how they make the big fucking final antagonist Asriel instead of Flowey, so you have no way of directly connecting to the main villain. So you have like a way weaker connection, I guess I should say.
It was me. Why are you making me repeat myself?
That means the Somnium I entered on Sunday.
That's right. It was
Yes,
me.
but not as a fucking villain, though. The fact that he just fucking shows up. Because, like, he is Flowey, but Flowey and him are completely detached as entities. Do you know about the original Cyclops killer? Something else was troubling me. Yeah, it's me. Like, I'm literally in your... I'm him. Yeah, I'm in his body. But then, who am I? I'm probably boss. Like, that's what I'm saying. Boss me, boss.
Fine. I still have time.
Time?
You'll see. So, where do you want me to start?
That's midnight on Tuesday. But it's also why she doesn't have her fucking eyes because... Or she doesn't have an eye missing because... How would they have fucking, like... known about that in advance? You know, I guess? Is they probably... Maybe not then. Just past midnight on a Tuesday. Choco's killed on Friday. I think that is day 1. Today's day 5. What's Saito doing those days? Decided to ask him. Okay.
Like you guessed, my personality was in Shoko, Renju's ex-wife. That made calling Renju easy. I need to talk to you about something. He came over without question.
Man, it's amazing that you go through this whole fucking game and, like, never talk to Renju.
I think it was around 4 p.m.
But then again, we know that there's a reason we don't do that, is because at the beginning of the game, there's no more Renju.
I had him meet me at the chemical plant. I made Renju go to sleep. Synced, switched personalities, and then stabbed Shoko's discarded body with an ice pick.
Yeah, because you can never
I
meet
took
the real
Shoko to Bloom
Renju.
Park by car, using the old abandoned subway line. Must have been around 8 p.m. by the time I was finished. I tied up Shoko to one of the merry-go-round horses. After that, I used Renju's phone to send a Nile message to Mizuki.
Now the question becomes, why is he doing this, and why did he kill... like, part of me is just gonna say he's just... like, it's not the route they're gonna go, I don't think, but I really want it to be that he's just a fucked up kid. Like, he's Porky from Earthbound and Mother 3. That he was a kid, that he was maybe abused as a kid, had a bad childhood, or his brain's just fucked up. And he's just killing people. They never go that route. There's not some deep-ass motivation. He's Porky from Earthbound, and that's why Porky's one of my favorite villains, because he's literally an immature fucking brat of a child that you cannot reason with, because he is a child who does not care about what you have to say or what you feel. And because of the fucking inherent disconnect in his brain of being born a psychopath, he doesn't care who he hurts either. Porky is a terrifying villain. Time to go restream Mother 3 again. That game is phenomenal. Mizuki, Daddy got caught in something serious.
Then, I just waited for Mizuki to arrive.
Part of me, San, is that I don't know if I'll be able to get this done in time, so...
Until next Saturday
I really
evening,
don't
my
want the next
personality
episode to
was
be like
inside
30
Renju.
minutes long, but...
My next target was Iris. I knew she would be suspicious if I asked her to come to Kawasaki, so I asked her to come to Sunfish Pocket first. I called her a little before 5 p.m., and she arrived just after 6. I greeted her, then convinced her to come with me. That's when Ota saw us. Anyway, I put her in the car, then headed to the chemical plant. On the way, I made her take a sleeping pill. I knew she might run once she saw where we were going. It was around 7 p.m. when I got there, and I wasted no time switching bodies. After getting Iris's body, I used a rolled-up apron to strangle Renju to death. Then I put his body in an empty oil drum I'd prepared earlier. I put that in the trunk of the car, then headed to Sunfish Pocket. But then, something I didn't anticipate happened. Waiting for the signal in Akiba, someone knocked on the window of the car. It was Ota. He asked me something about being able to drive. He was surprised, to say the least. I didn't have time to waste on him, but I couldn't risk him finding the oil drum in the trunk. Plus, if word got around that Renji's car was spotted driving around Akiba, that would foil my plans. So, I came up with a lie. I told him that I didn't have a license, so he had to keep it a secret. That's what that thing referred to in Ota's Nile messages, by the way. And just like that, I managed to escape a bad situation and headed to Sunfish Pocket as planned. The rest went exactly as you already figured out. Sunday morning, I had a recording or some such thing scheduled. Oh, I am of course referring to Iris. I didn't want to draw suspicion, so I decided to attend as planned. I went to Lemniscate and performed my job, and when I left, I ran into you, Date. To be honest, I was a little surprised. Just the previous night, I was a parasite in the body of Renju. I didn't think Ota had seen me. So, of course, I didn't expect to see you there so soon. You were on to me, but there was nothing I could do about that. If I ran, it would only increase your suspicion. So I decided to play my role. The interrogation began around 8:20 p.m., is that right?
Oh, wait a minute.
Then you synced into my mind.
Fucking, one thing I just thought of, too, that was, like, another thing, is, like, why did the fucking Rohan jump off the cliff? Maybe they fucking brain-jacked into him, too.
But you didn't get what you were looking for, did you?
I was gonna say, how would the fucking number 89 connect to all this?
As a result, you had no choice but to release me. I didn't
Still
want to
very
go home
confusing to
right
me
away.
why they're hiding his name.
I knew there might be police.
Very confusing to me
waiting
why
for
they
me.
hid Boss's name. That wasn't even like a reveal. Like, I don't
That'd
even
make it
remember what her
difficult
name
to
is,
sneak
and
out
I
at
don't
night.
care.
And that would put my plan in jeopardy. So I asked you to take me to Marble. I tried to find an opportunity to run, but then another unexpected event occurred. I got a Nile message from Ota. I knew I could use him, so I told him I needed his help and to meet me at Marble. He did as I instructed him to do. After that, I got into the van with Ota, but because his presence was unnecessary, I asked him to stop at a convenience store to buy me something to drink. When he was gone, I took his car and drove to my parents' house where I used to live. Yes, the Sajima residence. Of course, I knew I couldn't just walk up and ring the doorbell. Hello, Father, it's been a long time. I was also in Iris's body at the time. But I thought I could use that to my advantage. So I pushed on the intercom and sure enough, my dad invited me inside. I told him this: I want you to come with me. There's something I need to show you. He was quiet for a while, but eventually agreed and got into the van with me. We arrived at the prototype sync machine around 11:50 p.m. By the time I was in the body of Sosajima, it was a new day. There isn't much to talk about on Monday. Before noon, I used my old man's body to call this one Boss. You might not know this, but she and my father go back about 6 years. The two shared a terrible secret. Hinting at that was enough to get the boss to come running to me immediately. I injected her with a sedative, then brought her body to the chemical plant. I synced with her, exchanged our bodies. And after blowing my father's brains out, I cut his body into pieces. I stuffed the meat into a vase I'd brought earlier, then drove back to my house. This was yesterday, early Monday morning, past midnight. In my new body, I drugged Iris, put her in the van, and drove to a new location, Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. I arrived around 1, then prepared for the show for a couple hours. Of course, when I say show, I mean dismembering Iris. Because of the temperature in the warehouse, it took longer than I expected to prepare, but... well, you saw it in the video. Of course, I didn't anticipate Ota would show up. What does that make it? 3 times that brat has showed up unexpectedly?
Ota's a Chad, as always. Low key, he just needs to channel that better.
It annoyed me to no end, and I took that out on him. Dressing him up in the polar bear was an impromptu plan on my part. I didn't mean to make you think he was the killer. I just wanted to throw a wrench into the investigation. Didn't matter if you found out or not. This all happened Monday morning. I left the warehouse around 3:30 a.m.
No. Let's go back to the flowchart and see where Mizuki's ending goes. She's in Iris right now. And we killed some. Oh. Yeah, that would just end it, wouldn't it? I didn't remember doing that, so if it's not a big fucking, it's like a set piece, I just forget that shit. Actually, wait a minute. We're in this timeline, and it's like Ota saved the day. What's this fucking timeline? We don't know yet. It doesn't get resolved because he's still in So's body. Yeah. That doesn't get resolved. I just spoke with grace and no sign of remorse. I tried to keep my anger from boiling over and kept asking him questions. Why didn't the synchro systems... Yeah, sure. That one, even though they're probably tired and shit.
Ah, the prototype sync machine has a special feature. It administers a strong dose of sedatives to the original body, and a stimulant to the host after a sync. That kept them docile. To harass you.
Good answer, alright. Fuck you, me.
The hatred in you.
Yeah, because they're spiteful of me being in their body or some shit, I don't fucking know. But I am clearly related to them.
That's why I called Mizuki to Bloom Park. That's why I streamed Iris's murder. Because they were important to you, weren't they?
One of them was.
I wanted you to feel cornered, trapped. I wanted to punish you, Kaname Date. You know all about the prototype sync machine, don't you? That should explain it.
I knew. Prototype sync machine different from the one Abyss in a few key ways. The machine at Abyss is more sophisticated. Nanocables from the sync gear enter through the gap between the eyeball and the socket. They then travel down the optic nerve canal to the brain. The prototyping machine wasn't so advanced. To perform a sync, needed to remove the left eye. Manually. The subject and the sinker have to remove their eye from the socket. Otherwise the cables cannot enter the brain. Of course, even with the eye removed, severing the connection to the brain isn't necessary. The extracted eyeball still has the optic nerve and blood vessels connected. After sync, the eyeball is supposed to be replaced back into the socket. It's supposed to be safe. Side effects are rare. Oh, buddy, let me tell you right now, do you know how many fucking ways you get sick in your day-to-day life by just rubbing your eye? Because your eye has so many little stickly bits that connect straight to the brain. And do you know what's not good? Literally any kind of bacteria at all getting to the brain. That's bullshit. Whenever the blood vessels are damaged, somehow replacing the eyeball isn't too difficult. That's actual real life fact. Fucking eyeball anything, you are so very likely to get something real bad in your brain, which is not good. If you want to remain less, just a cold in your life, rub your eyes less.
Of course, I don't really care about eyes. I don't need them. All I cared about was exchanging bodies.
I hate eye things too. That's just good, like, advice. Just, like, honestly. I need to go pee. I need a good place to pause.
And for that, I needed to remove the left eye.
This is a good enough place to pause. I must piss. Pissing must required. Must be... I'm gonna be honest, required is not what I said, and the original word I was going to say is piss must be acquired, and that's also not the right word. I want to unacquire this piss. Can I unequip this, please? I'll be right back. I've unfortunately lost my piss set gear. I've broken the set bonus, but we're here now.
Why didn't you just put the eyes back when you were done?
That's obvious. Once I was finished transferring into a new body, the old one was of no concern to me. Why would I bother replacing the eye? I was just going to get rid of it anyway. Shoko's is in Renju. Renju's is in Iris. Iris's is in Dad. Dad's is in Boss. Their
That's
stomachs.
That's metal as fuck. We already knew that answer, but like, it's metal as fuck. Hey, Scion, you hate ice stuff. Well, do I have a treat for you?
You sick bastard.
Yes, I ate them immediately after exchanging personalities.
How horrible.
Apparently she eats them whole, just swallows them, just swallows them without chewing, because we've already seen an entire whole concrete eye in the previous stomach. What's the motive?
Homicide is my hobby. I have a tenacity for it. What can I say? Of course, it was also necessary to make sure people kept their mouths shut. If I took over someone's body, they would know about my crimes. I couldn't risk them reporting me, so I killed them. It was also a matter of revenge. Against you. It's personal. That's why I chose people close to
Nothing
you as
personnel,
targets.
kid. And by that, I mean me.
Well, except for my father, of course. That was personal to me, but don't ask. It's embarrassing.
Don't embarrass him now.
This series of murders was like a journey for me, you know? Traveling through bodies to finally reach the end.
Yes.
That's the thing about traveling. You always wind up in the same place, don't you? Where do you think that is? Your home. A trip is only complete once you return home. The same goes for me. When I return home, my travels will come to an end. So I'll be needing it back. My body.
What?
You stole my body. You took it from me 6 years ago. That's why I want revenge.
What are you talking about?
You have no idea what it was like inside my own head. I miss it. I miss my brain, Date. No matter how many people I killed, it never worked. I never felt happy. I feel miserable.
You mean?
This is a big
He was
reveal.
born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was
Oh,
unable to
forgot he
properly
said
secrete
that.
oxytocin.
Oh, that's right. My old body. How are you finding it, Date?
Kinda forgot he did just say that, didn't he? Oh man, it's a big reveal.
That's what I've been telling you!
Yeah, we already knew that though.
I don't have the same oxytocin deficiency you did.
That is because I regularly supplement it. They must have increased your dosage too much.
Oh, that's cool. You see, I might have clued in on that if I had remembered Pewter had fucking ever said that.
No. The person who had this disorder was number 89. The original Cyclops.
Yeah, Dot said, we already know that's
That's
you.
what I believed as well, but we must have misunderstood. Pewter did not specify who exactly was imprisoned, only that one of the original culprits responsible was currently in prison.
That's strange. That would mean number 89 is the previous chairman, Rohan.
That must be it. Rohan is a parasite inside number 89's brain. Pewter must have known that.
No way.
Confused, I didn't understand any of it.
Let us determine the specifics using Saito as our starting point. Whose brain was he in before Boss?
So Sejima.
And before So?
Iris.
Yeah, we don't need
And
the.
before
There you go. Now we're
And
new content.
before Shoko?
I was a parasite inside Rohan's brain 6 years ago until last year. I'd lost most of my memories. I was a shell of a man. They housed me in a special hospital, but I still had those fragments of my mind left, just as I explained earlier. From a single piece, you can recreate the whole. I took my time, slowly regaining my memories. 1 year ago, I remembered everything. I left the hospital and immediately sought out Shoko Nadami. I got her body, and she was in Rohan's. When she saw herself in the mirror, she lost her mind. She was confused, panicking, running up the emergency staircase, and then...
Flat. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. Uh-oh. Wrong decision, Mark.
That's why Rohan committed suicide.
After that, I spent a year perfecting my plan, using Shoko's body. I spied on you all this time. That's why I know everything.
So was Shoko a bitch of a mom before this? Probably. But was Saito Shoko a better mom? No, these are the questions I need to know. Probably not. But maybe.
In there, in that body you are operating right now, in that skull, my personality lived there.
Wait, hold on. If what you're saying is true, what about my personality?
It was in Rohan.
I'm not Rohan!
That's kick-ass.
Correct. It is just as he explained earlier. Number 89 was in Rohan's body. In other words...
Damn it.
That's...
I want to be Rohan. He's big.
I real?
Big ass body. Thick. Dude, we get the MILF. Nice. That's kick-ass is what that is, Sion. Ah, damn it. I'm fucking Iris's technical dad, though. This is the worst time, like, fuck.
Sorry, but time's up. I want my body back. It's quite simple. Sync with me and stay inside my mind for more than 6 minutes.
And if I refuse?
I know that you won't.
Yeah, sure, go with this ending. Fine.
I know it.
Huh?
Date, look! This is streaming live!
That's also pretty metal. Oh, that's streaming live. Also metal. Like, this is... What is up with the fuck? Like, every fucking one of these Spike Chunsoft games is randomly broadcasting this shit to the outside world. Why does this keep happening? What affinity do they have towards streaming?
If you give me back my body, I will give you the location. Oh, and of course, it isn't the chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Iba, where's the source?
It is being routed through numerous IPs. I cannot identify the source.
Iba, just get out of the real me. You know, swap bodies, get the information, lock them up, save them, swap back. Simple as.
Computer, contact headquarters, now!
Got it!
Good job, Peter.
Now, what will you do? Will you agree to my request?
Yeah. No, this is totally solvable.
Okay.
No.
See, I knew you wouldn't refuse. I know you well, don't I, Dot?
No, because we can easily then just arrest you afterwards. It's not that hard. Literally just have like fucking armed guards outside the door or like just following them. We know who you are now. Like, you're not gonna get away with this. Dumbass. The fuck's your end goal, dude? Unless you just fucking kill me, in which case I get out of the fucking head. Why did you stay in?
I did it. I did it. I'm back. I got it all back.
You're going the
Hey.
fuck to jail.
Where's Hitomi?
All right. I'll tell you as promised. Boss's house.
Nice.
However, It might be too late by now.
And you're going to jail. So evil! Oh no! And you're going to jail. Nice. No MILF. MILFless. No MILFs.
Why?
Return my body and I'll tell you the location. That's what I said.
Then the
I didn't
fucking
lie. I
end
kept
game
my
is
promise.
that Ibis can fucking
You
just
bastard!
You're the one who injured that body. It's your own fault, really.
Damn it.
Be seeing you.
No, you won't. Well, I mean, well, yeah, you'll be seeing me from the outside that body. I mean, that's technically, yeah, get fucked. Did you forget this was happening? Nice.
Date, are you alright?
Milfless. I'll never recover from this. Viba's voice barely resonated, as it was hazy, a heap of broken images. Sweat was building in my palms, but my throat was closing up and I was struggling for breath. In my ears, the rushing blood of my heartbeat was the only sound.
Everyone's dead.
Yeah, that's fine. Yoko, Renju, Iris, Ota, Hitomi. Hitomi's probably the worst one. Oda's also really fucking bad just because of what it'll do to his mother. Boss, flesh remains, the mind is lost.
I couldn't do anything. Saito had me right where he wanted me. Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Parallel worlds exist.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop that right now. I see where you stop that.
Could I have had a better future?
I'm fine with this ending. Afraid that I could sink into the black of it. Yeah, whatever, man. They're still over that. You could fix the. Okay, bye. You do know that you can like meet new people. Boss was an unapologetic bitch. Also, better fun fact. You know what this fucking does? You know what this does? This just makes the fucking cops not showing up to that goddamn Iris livestream from earlier an even worse plot hole. Because Boss wasn't a stupid evil bitch back then. Oh boy, I can't wait for this explanation to make previous aspects of the game worse. Woo! Nice. Good ending. She's just incompetent, completely and utterly. Also, they're trying to make this portrayal like, oh, it's such a bad ending. Well, no. We got the guy. I mean, a lot of people died, but yeah, they're a serial killer. What the fuck are you gonna expect that to happen? We got the guy. Good job. See, that's what made fucking 999 and VLR better. You like never have an ending like where you win like this. I cannot think of an ending where you like actually win, you know? Because this is a win. We won. Good job. Game's over. We did it. We could do better, but this is an ending. We did it. You know? Dying is a win, yes. Especially if Iris dies. I like the ending credits theme. Oh yeah, I can skip this, can't I? Yeah, I can. I was just sitting here just vibing to the end credits theme, literally just not thinking of anything, just being like, yeah, nice, good ending. Honestly, now that I've seen every ending but the last ending, this is still like the second worst game these people have made. And I know you fucking hate Danganronpa, Scion, but I'm still putting them above this. Ooh. Danganronpa doesn't have as high moments, but God, it doesn't go as low as this. Holy shit, no. God damn. Yeah. Nah, you mean you could feel that, but you can also have your fucking IP doxed for having the wrong ship in official, like official. That's not even the right word. In Danganronpa fan discords. That's a fact. That is something that actually happened. Oh yeah, we did get drugged.
Awake.
Am I the right
Damn
body?
it.
I don't think you can release yourself.
Well, do something about it.
What is it you expect me to do?
Come out of my eye socket and get this off of me.
I cannot.
Yes, you can.
Why not?
My body has short-circuited.
Ah,
It
yeah.
must have been the electric currents from earlier.
Of course it did, yeah.
But fortunately, my communication functions are still
Of course
operational.
they are,
I
yeah.
attempted to reach HQ and Abyss personnel for support.
And?
No response.
They ignored you?
There must be pressure from the higher-ups. Likely a result of Congressman Tsujima's...
He thinks I'm investigating Monika's case.
That is not the only reason. So Tsujima holds a personal grudge against you. He wants you dead.
So let's see what this float like chart's all about. So I know Renju's alive in this timeline. We saved, so yeah, this is the like save everyone ending, isn't it? So like, you save Iris Ota, you save Renju. Nothing even happens here. There's not even another victim beyond that. No, Renju, no, Scion. Renju's fine. Have you seen a pulse? You even checked that.
That is likely why Pewter is attempting to delete my data.
Are you okay?
For now. But if they breach my final link of
Oh
ice,
my god, if this game ends with a big dramatic, Aiba, no, don't die, Aiba, no, we can't reverse the deletion. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind, because that'll be the true best ending, because Aiba will be dead. Everyone in this game dies, except Aiba. Good fucking ending. No, Aiba, I saved everyone, but not you, my personal companion through this whole journey. Hello. How's it going? You're in his body now.
Saito Tsuchima.
Oh, so you figured it out.
Renju's body on the ground, without his left eye. You were inside Renju, weren't you? Until just now, you used the machine to exchange minds, then got rid of his body.
Close, but you're a little off. I didn't get rid of the body. He died of natural causes.
Yeah, no, a lot of the voice, like, I wasn't even gonna talk about it, but everyone's voice acting cast is fucking great in this.
But what interests me more is you. How do you know you can use the sync machine to exchange minds?
Can I have my body back?
The way you're talking makes me think you know why I took out his left eye.
He's got great chops, goddamn. How do I know that? How did your memories are coming back?
Current. Did it unlock your memories?
Don't fucking timeline this shit. You have an in-universe explanation for why he's just remembering things he would already know.
Then tell me, this body was originally...
Mine.
That means your body...
This is your body, isn't it, Saito?
Came out easily. I don't know why. In a moment of harsh realization, I knew. 89's body is mine. My body is Saito's.
Well, if you know that much, then this should be easy.
But unfortunately, this game does suffer the case of I'm not connected to Saito as a character at all.
Give me back my body.
Sure.
Don't worry, I haven't killed them. Yet.
Yet?
The brain you are currently occupying has an interesting quirk. It releases a flood of dopamine and endorphins when it kills. I thought I'd take that brain back before killing those two. In front of you, of course. Which is why I haven't killed them yet. Such beautiful eyes. I was going to begin the sync, but I think I've changed my mind. I want to see you mad.
Why you care about eyes now, huh?
But what will really set you off?
If you don't shut your mouth right now.
By the way, now that we're here, I was completely right to not care about this big main plot. I don't care about Saito. Like, literally just make Boss an asshole. I don't care what you could have done. Like, you've just made Boss, like, not a character by doing this. Because the one time she's had anything interesting going on other than being shady as fuck, it's not her. Her entire character arc is to be strange and, like, shady. And there's nothing under that hood.
All right, talking it is. What should I say? Do you have any questions for me?
Early Wednesday morning. Joke was killed last Friday. It's day one. Saito outside asking what he did, everything could tell now. Okay. Okay. I have to explain what he did on Friday. No voice acting, alright. At 4 a.m., Saito began his plan against Shoko, called Renju to manufacture switch bodies with him. After Tingrid's body killed Shoko, brought him to Bloom Park. But he's explained it to me as something that I already knew. I didn't understand. So they're timelining this shit. I don't want that. Stop doing that. Why was Shoko's rental phone in the horse?
Oh, right. I put that there. When I was fixing Shoko's body on the horse, her phone fell out of her clothes. I forgot that I had given her one. I didn't want to take it with me, and I didn't want to toss it away. So, I decided to push it into the mouth of the horse.
Yeah. He just doesn't give a shit.
The merry-go-round horse's mouth was hollow.
Yeah, I know. None of that matters. I'm just not gonna ask that question. That was worthless.
I was still in Renju's body. My next target was Iris. If I asked her to come to the abandoned factory, I knew she would be skeptical, so I called her to Sunfish Pocket. I even video called her, but for some reason, she said no. This was around 5 p.m. I was still Renju, the president of Lemniscate. I didn't think I would have any trouble getting her to trust me, but...
Date, do you remember? Saturday evening after syncing with Mizuki, inside the Somnium, you thought you saw Iris's body, so you called her. The time was 4:52 p.m., right before Renju called Iris. You told her.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Very convenient timing, but honestly,
Iris
that
didn't
just...
accept Saito's proposition because of your warning.
It does feel like that's more of like a timeline thing, like we just saved her life rather than it being a coincidence. I'm alright with that one.
She would have been taken here.
I decided to pick her up in Renju's car. I thought that if she saw me in person, she would trust me. However...
You got in an accident around 6:10 p.m. and lost consciousness.
So unlucky. My plans were ruined, but my ultimate goal is still achievable. So it's all good. After the accident, my body was taken to Central Hospital. I regained consciousness just past 12 a.m. Sunday. The surgery was a success, but Renju's organs were in a horrible state. But I had somewhere to be. I left the hospital, rented a car, and headed to Iris's house.
I know what happened after that. You got to the Sagan household at 2 a.m. You pushed the intercom button.
He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me."
You got Iris to come with you, but when you tried to bring her here...
I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
Oh, you know that too? But you're exactly right. I was planning to put her to sleep in the car, but I didn't have my drugs on me. The sleeping pills were inside Renju's crushed car. I was pushing my luck. My plan and my body were both in shambles. I'm sure the painkillers were affecting me as well. My mind was scrambled, and I couldn't think straight. I couldn't chase after her. I needed to sleep. I managed to make it back here and collapsed on the ground. Next thing I knew, it was the next day. I woke up around noon on Monday. Renju's body was about to expire. By Monday, Renju's body was almost completely dead. And of course, my consciousness as well. That's when I got a call from a Mr. Amanoma. The man you call Pewter.
And the story after that.
The boss told me that number 89 was coming.
Part of it's just because you happen to go the fucking, like, let's be a shitter dad to Mizuki route. And it kind of has, like, the timeline changed just enough. Because we knew the car crash happened in the other timeline. It just happened to fucking piece together in a way that stopped this guy.
Then
Entirely
Renju
by a
asked,
random fucking
"Is there
chance.
any way we can let number 89
First one
escape?"
was our stopping of, you know, him, Nav, and Iris. Then the second attempt is a random chance. Peter came up with the plan to help 89 escape. Rohan, as 89 got in the car with Saito, Renju, and fled from the police.
When I heard that number 89 was coming to Abyss HQ, I came up with a plan. Iris trusts this number 89, this body. I thought I could use it to get to her. And there was another reason. I planned on eventually switching bodies with you. You and I would get our original bodies back. And after I do that, I will kill Iris and Hitomi.
MILF content.
In front of you. While you're in this body.
It really fucking goes to show how much this game wants you to like Iris when the big reveal is that you're her dad.
A rather nice plan if I do say so myself.
Oops.
That's why I asked Pew.
Maybe have a better first impression and don't have her manipulate people. Don't do that.
At all costs. I brought Rohan, who was
you know what
inside
I mean.
number 89's body, to the abandoned factory. Rohan was my partner in the Cyclops serial killings 6 years ago. So naturally, we had a lot to talk about, but I didn't have much time left. Not to sound like a broken record, but Renju's body was almost done. It was completely useless at this point. So, I put Rohan to sleep and began the sync. As a result, this happened.
Renju.
It's just like I told you. He died of natural causes. Just mercenaries I hired. After I woke up Monday, I arranged the hit. They were expensive, but I had access to Renju's bank account. I paid them with his money. Of course, my intention was only to kidnap Iris. But after I got this body, I didn't really need them anymore. But they had already been paid good money, so I decided to leave the arrangements as they were. And then, Pewter. I told him about Iris and hiring the assassins. I told him he could use them for whatever he needed. And he acted on his own, without consulting me. I called Iris about 24 hours ago. Tuesday at 1:40 a.m., I started a video chat with Iris. Long time no see. I'm sorry to call you out of the blue like this, but I need to see you. Iris got so excited that she dropped her guard. I told her where to meet, and she agreed right away. It was all according to plan. I knew that if I looked like him, she would do anything.
I've been looking for him for 6 years.
I see. That is why Iris left Matsushita Diner.
So the person she trusts most.
You, Date. Number 89's current body was originally yours.
After Iris got into the car, I put her to sleep. I restrained her and called Hitomi.
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies.
I like how I just
Iris
instinctively
to
got
real
both of
Hitomi.
the fucking complete
Thank
endings on
you.
the same, the first 2 playthroughs.
Thanks for being so cooperative, but you did drag your feet. I was getting tired of waiting. I was only 12, but I remember it vividly. On that day, 18 years ago, I heard my dad on the phone. I'm going to see Monica. I followed him. I got into a taxi and followed my dad's car. He went to the Harbor Warehouse District.
Yep. I already knew that part, though. I mean, I already knew that, I just didn't, like, acknowledge it. Like, I was waiting for it to become, like, a relevant set piece, because it's just a piece of their familial tree.
I've only ever been happy when I was killing something. Before Monica, I would kill cats and pigeons.
Well, he is exactly what I
It was the only
wanted,
way
and so there is
to
that
feel
going for it. I just wish it wasn't a character that we had
The
no,
only way I
like,
could feel
foreknowledge
anything.
about.
But like a drug, I eventually grew a tolerance to it. Next, I'll kill a human. That's when I found out about Monica. That woman took my dad from me, and she stole all the happiness from my house. So I chose her as a target. I was born with a brain disorder. I can't secrete oxytocin from my pituitary gland, and I didn't have a mother. Not a real one, I mean. My mom died giving birth to me. So, naturally, my emotions toward my dad
They need to set it
were
up better.
complicated.
It's alright to just have someone who's, like, fucked up in the brain who's, like, a killer, but you gotta set it up properly. Don't have all this, like, extra fucking fluff and bullshit. Just to have them be a bad person. A lot of people always want games that have, like, a deeper narrative with their characters. People are just bad. Sometimes in the real world, there's just bad people. And that's just a part of life. But there's so, like, they don't work as really long setup villains. You know, they don't work like this. That's why I like Porky from Earthbound and Mother 3. You know who he is from the whole fucking game. But the problem is that he's not like this. He grows into this over the course of the game. He's just a sniveling, like, brat bully. Chinspike does not do it right. No. It can be done. Mother does it perfect. Because they don't start at, like, the final boss tier. They start as a sniveling little shitty kid. They have to grow into this. You see Porky become a serial killer. You don't just jump to that endpoint. It doesn't work. Unless they're like a jobber 2-bit villain, like a thug. Yeah, post-skip Dimitri, where they're like fucked up in the head, but there's a reason to it and they can get better. But they're still, even after Dimitri gets better, he's not like pre-time skip Dimitri. He's the two of them together. He's his like complete self. That's great. That's why he's my favorite character in that game.
Sometimes I think, if I didn't kill Monica, would things be different? Maybe the murders 6 years ago never would have happened. Me, you, Rohan. Maybe none of us would have gotten mixed up in this. And maybe Shoko Nadami never would have gotten killed. Isn't destiny a curious thing? One mistake can change so many lives. Sorry, I don't have anything else to say to you. And even I'm growing tired of seeing that twisted, angry face of yours. So, shall we get started? Give me my body back.
That's the sedative. Out comes the
What a
eye.
strange fake eye. Oh well.
Oh my god, he's so fucking cool. Holy shit. He yanked off the he has no fucking shits given. He's been doing this long enough.
All right, it's ready.
That's fucked up, but like, goddamn. What a badass. There's no pain, no gain. Alright, final Somnium. Here we go. This game's not gonna have a good epilogue, but I already know that. This game's not gonna have a good ending. We're well beyond that point. It'll be probably an okay ending. Why do I have to even do a Somnium for this? This should just keep going. Like, what could I gain out of a Somnium from this?
This is the sink room. That was...
It's not.
Why can't I
Oh
wake up?
shit! No, you're totally right. This is the best Somnium because Ibis isn't here, or Iba isn't here. Also, I like the fucking horror music. I always have liked this. Time to do it right. Fucking just screaming. I probably have to like stop him because I mean, I'm going to fucking jail if he takes my body. See, unlike the other timeline, this one like I actually have to stop him or else it's just fucked. Yeah.
What?
It is very cool, yes. I was gonna say, like, how would we even stop him in a case like this? Because we're not seeing it right.
Am I being synced?
Sing, 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 sing. This is a very fucking cool Somnium, yes. There's infinite time, yo! That's cool. Or put a save. How does the Sync E like fight back concealed?
The door.
I don't think that's a good answer.
Sync?
Fucking screaming at me.
Without Iba, I can't figure anything out.
The knife now.
What? Damn it, what is this?
Well, this isn't exactly what I requested, though. I did want the final fucking dungeon in this game to be something interesting. It's not two people fused together or, like, halfway through, but me being the Sync E, very cool of a concept conceptually. Very pleased. Good job, Mr. Video Game. I'm gonna go touch the exit and see how bad of an ending I get.
The door. No, no.
I don't have choices.
The door.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I have a walk button. I instinctively tried to run, but I have a walk button.
Go to the sink room, huh?
Ooh, running out of time!
It's a sink.
Like, maybe if I mash the exit would be the thing I think of. I don't think these are positive things that are occurring.
Me? What was he doing?
Can't go back up, so, well, here we go.
Sink gear. Again.
Bye-bye. See you later. And by that I mean off the roof. I couldn't even fucking see the text that said door until I got close.
Door? This wasn't here before.
Bad ending, I gotta just mash the exit door.
This is...
Sink to sink machines! Ow. Oh, bye-bye.
Help me! Help me!
Good ending. Who's the real Date, huh?
blood. The picture.
They're screaming.
Blood. Damn. Oh, this. It's them. You're...
Very happy. No, not allowed. You can't move things.
I just can't do it. It's just a mirror.
You're wham.
Damn, nothing. I touched it, but nothing happened. Damn it. That's it. Just a little more.
Nope, well, bye. See you later. I must go now. My people need me.
I'm sinking.
You're sinking, alright.
I can't
But you're
stop
also
it.
sinking. Biker bitches broke in and spilled Pepto-Bismol all over the place. You having fun, Dante? You're really trying your hardest.
What do I do?
Apparently nothing.
What is it?
Liquid! Bad ending. Do better. Mash the shit out of the exit door next time. Forehead. Nice.
That was...
Technically, I'll become the sinker once we swap bodies. Falco. Down he goes. It just took your fucking eye with it, didn't it? I got it! Yeah, dude, I did it! Good ending. I got a collectible. Nice. At least there's one thing that Spike Chunsoft usually does. Their endings are usually interesting. Even if they're not the greatest. They usually got neat concepts that they spend a whole game like developing towards. It was cool for me to not be the sinker. That was neat.
I did it! I did it! Oh, this feeling! I'm back. I got it all back!
Hey, can you take the fake eyeball?
This fake eye is awful. Well, I suppose it's better than nothing. I think I'll keep it.
That's just out of spite. Hanging out with the boys. Now I'm missing an eye, so Aiba can go into my head now. Except, oh no, she's gonna be deleted. This game's either gonna go, oh no, Aiba was deleted, or oh no, Aiba was deleted, but luckily we have all of her data backed up, even though we said we deleted all the data, so Aiba will be alive at the end. Maybe they'll hint for
prototype
it.
machine has a special function. The
That
body I
is-
am transferring my consciousness into will receive a stimulant. The other body receives a sedative. You will be feeling it soon. Oh, but don't worry. Like I told you earlier, my plan is to kill Iris and Hitomi in front of you. So I can't be killing you right away. You will watch them die, and then you will follow in their footsteps. You should be honored.
My body won't move. My visions get hazy. My consciousness is melting away. Clarity fading. I don't know what's happening. I could only be watching it unfolded in front of me. The scene that played before my eyes left me dumbfounded. It was a fragment of memory, lost all those years ago. A piece of my past buried deep in my subconscious. Okay, but why did the intro...
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay! Now you have to take the penalty. Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
This is not exactly motivational, unfortunately.
Iris, remember when you asked me what your stage name should be? How about Aset?
A set?
That's right. Thought of that name. When I taught Iris about her name. Greek and Egyptian mythology, too.
A set. It's pretty. I love it.
You see that flower over there? It's a very special flower that blooms in the cold. A winter iris. Just like the iris from Greek mythology.
She's the messenger goddess. And the goddess of rainbows, too.
That's right. That's why the iris means good news and hope.
Good news. Hey, Uncle. You met Mommy at this shrine, right?
That's one thing they're always good at. Like, Spike Chunsoft's OSTs are always fantastic. Danganronpa, 999, this, it's all good. The whole ass time. Sometimes there's ones that are like meh, but that's because they're going for like a different style, and I've definitely seen they appeal to different people than me. So they're not bad songs. Danganronpas are usually just very fucking strange, but even that I respect, because it's kind of like that whole game's whole theme. Yeah. No, ZTD doesn't make remixes, it just steals its fucking music for the most part.
What?
They just didn't even bother making new ones.
When will Uncle be my dad?
MILF ending.
The Okonomiyaki War.
Iris drew it. She must have really enjoyed herself. She even said that she wanted to do it again soon.
Yeah, we should. We'll do it whenever she likes. Maybe even every day.
Oh, you. Every day?
Hitomi, do you want to live together? The three of us?
Are you sure?
What do you mean?
People are going to talk.
I don't care about that one bit.
Well then, hypothetically, what if Iris and I were being hunted down by a secret organization?
Well, I'd defend you, of course.
What if they're zombies?
Zombies?
Remember when we went to that haunted house and you were clinging to my arm?
Because it was dark and it came out of nowhere. But fine. I don't care if it's zombies or aliens or whatever else. I will defend you and Iris with my life.
Thank you. Well then, my answer is yes.
Yeah.
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Why did we get this memory from Boss's perspective in the first game?
This is...
The first game, very first like tutorial Somnium. Stan, I said my Rohan Kumakura wanted those two dead. So Sejima asked Rohan to make Monika's corpse deep in the mountains to take Monika, where no one would find it. Rohan found out that Hitomi knew about it. He also found out that Monika had given birth to a child. If the media got a hold of it, Congressman Sejima would be ruined. Information would no doubt lead to discovering Monika's murderer. So, Saito arrested immediately. That investigation would lead straight to Rohan. Rohan never told so about Hitomi and Iris. I don't know why not. Maybe decided it wasn't important enough to mention. Played it close to the chest. Needed no basis only. That way there'd be no loose ends. That's why Rohan hired the assassin, Falco, meaning me, to kill Hitomi and Iris.
You got it. I want you on this right away. If you could do it in 2, maybe 3 days, that would be great. Good luck.
Of course, I can go through with it, but I didn't kill them. Someone else would. I was sure of it. I needed a plan. How could I get out of the organization and keep them safe? I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what to do. Advice from an old friend.
I see. I hear some pretty crazy confessions in my line of work, but this one takes the cake. But don't worry, all right? You could have told me you were being attacked by Martians and I still would have believed you.
Truth is, Boss and I were both in the same rookie class of police recruits in our 20s. We've been close ever since.
So, can you help me?
I do have one idea.
Huh?
Have you heard of the new investigation department, Abyss? I was put in command there.
Boss explained Abyss and sinking to me.
The sync machine is normally used to look inside someone's head, but it does have another function. You can technically use it to swap bodies.
Swap bodies?
Right. So if we use that...
What do you mean?
I mean, switch bodies with Rohan. The new you will be Rohan, chairman of the Kumakuras. Then you can send out an order. No one lays a finger on Hitomi and Iris.
What about Rohan? Won't he be in my body?
Just get rid of it, I guess.
Get rid of it?
You can take this opportunity to get rid of Falco once and for all. No one will know what really happened. No one will ever find out that a police officer was moonlighting as an assassin. It's 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
Made a good point. No reservations about giving up my body. It's soaked in so much blood. This is just a terrible idea, by the way. Because you're just, you know, fucking over the whole, like, being with your family thing, but I guess whatever. I was almost glad to be rid of it. I was, like, honestly expecting it to be just, like, a violent shootout kind of situation, you know? I did have a single regret. My body switched. I couldn't show myself to Hitomi or Iris. I would never be able to see them again. I didn't care. As long as they were safe.
All right. Leave everything to me. Hayato Yagyu.
That was my real name. Then where the fuck does Date come from?
Boss, How did you bring in Rohan Kumakura?
Actual fucking valid
I
question.
made up some charges and had the cops take him in.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine, because he's about to switch bodies.
Rohan has been put to sleep. He will not be waking up for a while.
Remember, to get your consciousness to fully transfer.
Yeah, I know. I understand. Stay in Somnium for more than 6 minutes, right?
We're counting on you.
Let us begin. 3, 2, 1.
Big problem with big old narratives like this. If I don't care about the Crux characters, this narrative doesn't mean much to me. Like, I like Hitomi, but I don't care about Iris, so they've already like halfway failed there. So a lot of these motivations don't resonate with me as much. And dead. You go and learn today, Stab. That's a rock. That's just full barbarism. But not barbarism. That's a different kind.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Full ass ape mode, that bitch. Nice. I am the big man now. Holy shit, I'm huge.
You're...
It's me.
Rohan?
Did you forget your own idea?
Does that mean...
I'm Hayato Yagyu. The switch worked. And there's been a breakthrough in the case.
I know. You don't have to say it.
regarding the Cyclops serial killings, right?
How did you know?
We can monitor what happens in the Somnium from this room.
Lawson Pewter explained. It wasn't just one Cyclops serial killer, there were two. One was Rohan, and the other was Saito Sajima. Sync revealed everything.
We should ask him about it.
Good idea. When Rohan wakes up, we'll interrogate him. Huh? What?
Is that the
Pewter,
fucking
where is he?
detective?
How would I know?
God, this game is literally personified. So, police are the definition of fucking incompetence. Aw, dude, there's literally not characters outside of the fucking main cast. This is the definition of not a living, breathing
Hey,
world.
which way did Rohan go?
Huh? Rohan's standing right there.
No, this isn't Rohan.
Yagyu, where is Yagyu? Where did he go?
Oh, him. He just left.
What?
Why didn't you stop him?
What do you mean? He's a detective. He said he wanted to leave, so I opened the door. Did I do something wrong?
No, don't tell me.
Shot out of the room like a bullet, had a bad feeling, awful terrible feeling, down in most of his head,
Oh, hello. What are you doing here at this hour?
Such beautiful eyes.
Oh, stop. You're always flattering me. Anyway, come on in. I'll make us some tea.
bastard!
That at least recontextualizes the scene, but I'm very much so into the fucking just go for it, man. I already know what's going on. I don't care. I was right to not care. This is very stupid how he got here. We're having one final vast fucking span of suspension of disbelief. Of cops not there, the cops exist again. Welcome back. Nice. And we haven't solved, like, can we stop having flashbacks, though? I want to, like, have the plot, like, continue. I had to endure a long, complicated surgery, but she survived. It came to a price. She was left with a permanent injury. She lost all use of her right hand thanks to the bullet fire from my own gun. Yeah, I know that. We've long since established that. I said nothing, got up, and left the hospital room. I left all my memories with her. At night, I visited the Kumakura building and called them all together.
Everyone, listen up. Hitomi Sagan and her daughter Iris are untouchable from this day forward. If any of you lay a single finger on them, you don't want to know what'll happen to you. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Went to So's mansion, by boss's request.
Meet with Saito. Figure out the truth behind the Cyclops murders. As long as you're like that, I think he'll be more open with you.
I went to the Sejima residence. Got there, I said, I want to meet Saito in the intercom. After a while, the gate opened and Saito himself welcomed me.
What is it you want to talk about? Do you have someone in mind?
Let me think. What'll it be? The fifth murder? The fifth Cyclops killer victim?
Hold on. Could you not refer to us like that?
Why not?
I told you, it's very old-fashioned.
But that's our name.
A name you decided. You even sent that letter without my permission. You said it would throw off their investigation. I don't know how effective it was.
So there's no relation to Greek mythology?
What? Don't ask me. You're the one who came up with it.
A tapiary. Oh, dude, look! The pawn's over there! Yo! Nice! Ending off with some more pawn content.
How long has it been since we last met?
That's an odd question.
Humor me.
The first time we met was when I killed Monica. And my father asked you to deal with the body. But we didn't so much as see each other for 12 years after that. Why are you asking me this?
What was the next time we met?
About half a year ago.
And what did I tell you then?
You don't remember?
Remind me.
I remember you showed up rather suddenly. You really want to kill people? I'll find you targets. Just let me keep the eyes. Then we both get what we want. We'll make good partners. That was your idea. I don't understand why you're asking me.
My idea, was it?
Yes. You told me that you suffer from hemispatial neglect, that you can't recognize the right half of your vision. You always eat the left half of your meals and all that. The same is true of the faces of those you've killed. You can't recognize faces out of your right eye, which means you can only see the right half of their faces. And that's why you pull their right eye. That's what you told me anyway.
Hey, Saito, could you come with me for a bit?
Where are we going?
There's a place I want to take you.
Really? Is it perhaps the police station?
Suddenly, bodyguards rushed from inside the mansion. They surrounded me before I could react. Yeah, very fucking amazing questioning.
What are you doing?
You aren't the real Rohan Kumakura.
How do you know that?
I could tell as soon as you opened your mouth. Let's get a change of scenery. Fortunately for you, I am interested in hearing you talk.
I guess so, because he's really fucking high up in the police.
Mr. Kumakura showed me this place, so it's fitting that this is where you die. What a wonderful feeling. The truth serum is working beautifully.
I'm sorry?
Wow. I see. I see. You got into that body with the sync machine.
I'm fucking sorry?
Fascinating. I'm intrigued. I want to see it for myself. The prototype sync machine. Where is it? You there. Why don't you go and fetch it for me? Don't worry. I'll pay whatever it costs.
Did they establish a truth serum at some point that I'm just forgetting about? Because that is literally the, like, fantasy, like, shorthand, just bullshit way of, shorthanding over interrogation. It was a censorship tool, partially. Because in, like, sci-fi shit, that way you wouldn't have to torture people. You could just truth serum it out of it. Like, literally, it was designed to be kind of bullshit. Did they ever establish this? Where's this coming from? A few days later. Zion, please feel free to inform the class. So he just got that. But you know what? They robbed him. They did say that.
Well, it looks like preparations are complete. Let's say you and I get started.
Did we fucking forget that Falco was not only a policeman, but also a detective who's been doing this shit for a long time? You think he wouldn't resist this kind of thing?
All right, let's go.
Goodbye.
What are you doing? Follow him!
Memories out of that were lost in a violent haze. I was forcibly disconnected during the sync. Saito's mind overwhelmed me. Only my consciousness was sent over. My memories were left behind in my original brain. I thought I might have some of Saito's memories to cling to, but I never picked them up. They weren't mine to hold. Felt like reality itself was disappearing. I was confused and lost. Wouldn't that mean that his brain was also fucked up? But no, I guess? Because you need both of them to stick there, because you don't just hold the fucking mind in... Well, no, actually, I guess it was, like, put over into him, but it was like a difficult fusion, I would assume. I was confused and lost, like suffering from a permanent hallucination. I could barely feel my feet beneath me, walking under the city lights. In my faculties, I found that I was in Golden Yokocho. My wandering with no destination in mind was interrupted by a woman.
You're Saito Sejima? I guess not.
Huh?
Sorry, I just had a feeling. I heard that the prototype machine was stolen, so we lost communication for a whole week.
Who are you?
Just as I thought. You've lost your memory. All right. From now on, think of me as your boss.
Boss?
That's right. That's what you'll call me.
But why?
Come with me, to where you belong.
Why the fuck did they hide her name? It serves no purpose! I thought this was gonna be a big reveal, but she just has a name.
I managed to make a new family register for you.
They literally do that to be a big fucking red herring that serves no narrative purpose.
From today on, you have a new name and a new life. as a member of Abyss, the team I run.
You want me to be a police officer?
You were a policeman before, remember? You've already passed the exams. There shouldn't be a problem.
But the new me didn't pass.
That's fine, trust me. It won't be a problem. That congressman knows how to pull strings.
Who?
No one, never mind.
So what's my new name?
Kaname Date. I hope you like it.
Kaname Date.
Yep. Nice to meet you, Date.
One year later, I was called into the control room. Peter had something to show me. There's a whole fucking lot of flashbacks for stuff we kind of already know.
The official title is AI Ball.
But they have to show us everything!
The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous.
Very long-winded. Holy shit, it's just going.
This is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
You know, one thing that the Danganronpa games did good is they do the initial plot, like, recap of every case really fast. Like, boom.
How are you feeling? Your head clearing up?
I mean, it's done now, but holy shit, that was so long.
I've been waiting. I really want you to enjoy this show. I need you to see it clearly. Awake. Looking at it.
Can I have your body back, please? Counterattack. Violence. That is off guard. I'm gonna make a move. Touch your feet. But then... that might have skipped dialogue, but I don't really care. It's violence. I need to strike now with the fury of 1,000 suns.
You have a choice. Iris and Hitomi. Die before these two or after.
I would of course
prefer that you choose the latter. It would be quite a lonely affair with no one watching. So, what do you want to do? I'll give you to the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
No, wait!
Momo being randomly a fucking badass? Alright.
Damn.
Aiba, help. Literally just stun his ass. Alright, I guess.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's short-circuiting. Of course.
Yeah, I'm fine. But are you really Dante?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Yeah, someone called Aiba told me about it. It was weird. It was kind of like eavesdropping.
Aiba.
Where is she? I don't see her anywhere.
Inside his left eye socket. What's wrong?
Sorry, but bastard got me. Take this.
Hunting rifle, fuck yeah.
Do it! Tessa and her mom are in danger, right? Please, save them.
See, this would work better if he wasn't like a raving fanboy. If it was like the kind of thing where you're like he's like into it, but not like crazy into it. It's just like a guilty pleasure, but they ham it up too much. Like, I get it. It could work as a motivation for this guy, but they go too hard with it. Give a firm nod and grip the gun, following after Saito. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, Momo is one of the less egregious characters in this game, and I don't like that I have to say that. He has one really bad character, like, thing, but it's like his main character thing, but it's like a character thing that, like, could work. Also time for a Metal Gear boss fight. Or Resident Evil. But unfortunately, I do not think Saito out here is going to be taking a pill that generates mass from nothing. As he turns into every the thing prop at once.
Iris!
Stolen straight from the internet, that joke.
Date, do you like fireworks? I love them. A brilliant, glimmering fragment of time. The flash begins as a perfectly ordered chemical reaction that melts into chaos. Human lives are the same, are they not? As is the universe itself.
Damn it! I can't get into my sights, and I can't get any help from Aiba.
Blooming, scattering in the moment, and it's only a single moment.
I really hope this fucking game ends in under an hour because I have things to do after this.
Should I just risk it? But if I miss, I'll hit Iris.
But I've spoken enough. It's showtime.
You know what? Just in case this is fucked, we're popping a save. Scion has been dead in the water for so long, I must be informed, Scion. How long do we have left to go?
I will show you the most beautiful fireworks you've ever seen. The scattering of the cerebral plasma, the splattering blood. It's art.
Not much.
Perfect, beautiful art of a lonely moment in time.
You're fucking Datara from Naruto, but less interesting.
Don't blink. I want this to burn into your retinas. Well, the one you have left.
Damn it. What do I do? What do I do?
Fail.
Toria!
You killed him. You've literally just killed him.
You bastard! What do you think you're doing to Iris?
You killed him. He's literally dead.
Tessa! I'm here to help!
That's a plot contrivance right there. He should literally just be dead. Or, like, incapacitated. She has the ability to literally cave his skull in with her bare hands, let alone with a pipe. How is he not at least unconscious? Alright, we've reached another plot contrivance. How am I fighting? I should be sedated right now. I understand that, well, some time has passed. He said it would take a while, but I'm now exerting physical activity, so my body should be starting to go lax. That's just not possible. Launching someone with an uppercut is just physically not possible without destroying parts of your body. But I guess it's anime.
Did you find him?
No, I can't find him anywhere.
What do you mean can't find him?
Hell is he?
Are you fucking kidding me? We've had three actually. Mizuki should have killed him or knocked him out. I should not be able to fight. I should not be able to launch him so far that we can't find him anymore with our bare hands. The ending of the game is fucked. The beginning of this game was fucked by being boring. The middle parts of this game were fucked by being way too inconsistent in quality. And the third part of this game is just contrivance after contrivance. I can now officially say this is a bad game. It was worth it for the high points though. But this is definitively a bad game. I am now very resolute in my decision in saying that this is the second worst game they have made of the ones that I've played.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Go save my mom.
Some girl named Iba told me to come. I heard everything.
About the mind swapping too. I heard it too. From Saito.
Give me just a second, I need to send a text. I must text my ride. They have texted me and...
Uncle, it's really you, right?
I'm fine. This is nothing. Stop worrying about me and go get that guy.
What? Why do I have to do it? I'm sedated!
Date!
Hitomi?
Gun.
Hitomi!
Gun. Sprinted as fast. You have a gun. Rushing up the stairs. You have a gun. Shoot him. I know she got shot, but Saito's a fucking idiot, dude. Why do you just keep doing this? Just shoot him before he sees that you see him.
Mom! Iris!
It seems I have an even bigger audience now. That's fine.
You have a gun.
Having more spectators will be a treat for us all. You all want to see, don't you? The fireworks? Oh, am I wrong? So you don't want to see the fireworks?
Is, you know what, let's make this ending worse. Scion, outright tell me, is Mizuki's physical capabilities ever explained? Let's just get all the lore out here. Let's have less fun. Let's get more frustrated. Let's get mad.
Date, drop your weapon. I promise I'll put the fireworks on hold. I'll even release this woman.
He's lying, Date!
Don't do it!
Throw down your gun, Date.
That's bad. That's bad. This is Trail Syndrome. That she is literally the worst character in this game, writing-wise.
You don't intend to take me up on my generous proposal?
Floor slam.
You want to shoot me, is that it? Then do it. But you only get one shot. You have to kill me with one bullet. If you don't, the fireworks show will begin and I will blow
this is the Trail's problem. They write something. Yeah, but 999, the problems that they have in 999 are mysteries. They're like, who the fuck is Alice? But that doesn't matter, though. It's meant to be a mystery that may not be solved. 999 was never meant to have a sequel, because Alice doesn't relate to the main plot almost at all. Because Alice is just like a red herring and like a bigger mystery. And we see in VLR that she doesn't matter. That's just more lore to learn. It was meant to be a standalone game and they made a sequel afterward. World-blinking bullshit was not explained in VLR. That's the whole fucking, like, thing in 999, though. You keep bringing that up, but that's just the morphogenetic field. You know that, right? It's not the world blinking. That's him fucking awakening to his psychic powers. You know that, right? Like, you keep bringing this up as a de facto example, but it's the one thing they do in 999. Yes, it is. It explicitly is because it's him fucking awakening to that properly.
What will it be, Date?
Because it's him finally getting that surge of knowledge. They said the world blinks because it's him being able to receive the knowledge that he's, like, gotten from, what's her name? You can explain it, though. It is explained. I don't know what you're talking about. Abso-fucking-lutely. Just...
I can't hit him at this range. I can't aim with one eye.
You're also sedated, and your body should be going lax. You should not be able to aim.
If only Iba was... I could take him out with her assist. Damn it. Is it the sedative? It's no good. I can't get him in my sights. Pull the trigger. I've only got one if I miss. This gun is a bolt-action rifle. If I fire and miss, I can't miss. It Tommy's life. Even if I don't take the shot.
Are you going to fucking shoot or not?
Please.
Good God. Watch the bullet slice her sightless cheek and bury itself in the back wall of the bang. The next moment, alright, fantastic. Heard a click, and the sound of my mind shattering. Yeah, alright, bad ending, fine, sure, whatever. God, this game's ending is so fucking bad. No, I don't want to save. Go back. No. Let me load my fucking save, please. It's so strange that this game does not have a load game button in anything that's not the fucking title screen. So you have to exit back out, then load back in. It's a ton of wasted loading time. No, oh my fucking god. Just go. Load where I was. Don't take me here. Very cool. Guess just don't pull. I can't pick anything else.
Well done. However, you aren't out of the
Cooler
woods
heads
yet.
prevail, my ass.
You have to throw your gun down, remember? You have 1 minute. If that weapon is still in your hands, I'll start the fireworks. And one more thing. If any of you move, I'll skip down to 0.
Why is Saito such an
Let's
idiot?
begin. Ready? 59. 58.
Date, look! It's that girl I told you about.
Aiba.
Date, I do not have much time. Listen carefully. As I mentioned previously, I cannot escape this body. The surge of electricity shorted out my circuits. I cannot administer a paralyzing electric shock either. However, there is
Self-destruct.
another
Do it.
self-destruct.
Yes, do it. You should have done that a long time ago.
Let us
I don't need a fucking
no,
flashback
how
to
about-
this.
If I-
Is your data stored in the cloud?
Unfortunately, that data has all been
I don't care. Just kill yourself. I can't say that on Twitch. Explode yourself in this man's eye socket. There you go.
I will be destroyed as well.
10.
Say it, Date.
6.
Date.
2. You are even more of an idiot than I thought. Do I look like the kind of man who keeps his promises? Now you get to see 5 fireworks. If you didn't drop your gun, it would have... You understand? After I dispose of... I can't believe... Fortunately for you... Yes. Watch this. See her...
Aiba, can you hear me?
Yes,
We don't have a choice.
I know.
Command 41205.
Okay, Date.
You can skip this. Can I? No, it's alright. Take your time. It's okay. Wow, man. Oh no, my fucking plot contrivance is going to die. You know, I was not expecting this game to have a good ending, but I didn't think they'd fucking shit the bed this hard. Oh my god. I would not have called this an okay ending. This ending is terrible.
I hate you, Aiba. I hate you. And I never want to see you again.
Thank Lollifants. Lollifants been lurking for fucking 50 years.
I understand.
Be seeing you.
Actually, incorrect answer, Scion. Mama's the only. Holy shit, that's so fucking cool. What did I just say about this ending? Never mind. Holy shit, that's rad. Fucking Christ, dude. Holy shit. What was that I said about this ending? Take it all back. Oh my god, that was cool as fuck, dude. Oh, this man's fucking dead. I don't know why, like, across the... Well, other than Danganronpa V3, which I know you said you don't like Danganronpa, Sam, but I feel the Danganronpa games have gotten better with each game.
Has Aiba always
Every
been
single other series that they make, like, gets worse with each game, in my opinion.
Why?
Like, VLR's just different than 999, but I think I edge out 99 a little bit. Like, they're very different, but I like both of them. ZTD is god-awful, though.
Thank you so much.
And even then, for Danganronpa 3, a lot of people really hated that game's ending. Like, hate.
My partner.
But Scion, it's not meant to be taken as seriously as the rest of these games. Those are more of like enjoy the ride kind of thing and the like emotions of it, you know? Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. That's why Danganronpa 1 is the weakest.
Shouldn't call me that.
I mean, in my opinion, Danganronpa 2 is probably the weakest, but that's because it's fucking,
Special investigation team.
that game is very similar to this. It has high highs, low lows, but I don't think that makes a better game. That's fair. Hina was the, like, least offensive thing in existence. Hina was, like, a character that existed, you know? I couldn't even say any, like, comparison to this game, because there's no character that I just accept their existence and have no further thoughts about. I liked Hiro. Hiro's one of those characters. Hiro's Oda to me. Like, Hiro's a dumbass, and he's fucking garbage, but I like him, you know? 3 months later, we're getting married at the shrine. Yeah, I like Hiro, but he does add and do nothing. This is the epilogue. Can we just fucking cut it? Like, final thoughts for this game. This was a bad game. Just full stop. Like literally go to the flowchart. I did not like this game. Like, I was going back and forth it all the way through this game. Now that we're here, definitively I can say I did not like this game. Opening with Iris being a manipulative bitch and getting her want, then having her develop into a character you're meant to care for more than almost any other, and ending with, like, 8 plot contrivances back to back. I need a fucking wheel, don't I? What do you want to show me? I'm gonna go try to pull up a wheel, actually. I did not have a wheel prepared for this. I kind of forgot. Unless you guys want to do something else, I'm gonna go grab a wheel. At the very least, it's just the end of that cutscene. Okay, I got the wheel. I don't know if this is an updated wheel. I don't even know if I want to do the wheel. I'm just, like, not in a good mood anymore. This was such a spit in the fucking face of an ending. Good God. Like, I was... Nowhere in this game did I say I hated it, you know? There were some points where I was, like, frustrated or annoyed, like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. This ending was genuine fucking garbage. Absolutely terrible from day one.
Oh, this? It's just a prosthetic.
But unironically, I really fucking, like, the game could have ended with red and green route. The colored routes, they're the game. If I recommended this game to someone, I would say do those 2 routes and turn the fucking game off.
It doesn't bother me.
They are worth the price of admission. They're that good.
Oh, good.
Unironically.
The way you are now is more familiar for me anyway, so... My old uncle is back, you know? Besides, I don't care what you look like. You're always uncle to me.
See what I mean about them wanting you to like Iris the fucking most?
Isn't that how it should be? To judge by our hearts and not by our
I need to play a
appearance?
game that I like next. I have so much negativity in my heart right now. I keep playing games that I'm like meh or towards and don't like. I just need a long game that I can just love, you know?
So I'm really that ugly, huh?
No. It's a rugged kind of handsome.
What a bitch. Radiant Dawn, that would be a good answer. Yes,
As
Lala
you can
fan.
see, I'm great.
No more Scion games. Scion recommended Genealogy and Path of Radiance. Fucking great. Scion then recommends fucking AI and fucking Trails, and I hate them so much.
Kangaroo goes hop.
I'm glad the surgery went well.
It's because you didn't attend Persona 2.
Yeah.
You saw that it was a plot
The
game and
nanomachines
stopped.
went pew
Yeah.
pew, and at least
Literally.
that's what I think they sound like. Anyway, the doctor even said I can dance
Oh,
again.
one thing I was gonna fucking talk about that was like the absolute stupidest shit, but I didn't want to break it because it was in the middle of like the Mizuki route shit, I think. It was when it was going around Iris's backstory and it was revealing that she had the tumors in her brain. She's wearing this fucking disgustingly ugly cat-eared headphone in the hospital.
That's the most important thing.
All thanks to the boss.
But see, the Persona games, like the modern ones, usually have sections of a shitload of It's for her tumor, my ass.
She paid for the
Yeah,
treatment.
in her
Can you
skull.
believe it?
Yeah, it's still in there. Exactly true. It's a Cyclops code out, so they all know how to still do it to keep getting out. So return for science agree to pay for hours of treatment.
Maybe I owe it to the shrine. I feel like I ate in a tree.
Then I guess you're immortal, huh?
We'll see 50 years from now. Because of the memories. I wanted to come here with Uncle again.
No, please, shut the fuck up. I can't skip it. We've seen the scene 4 times now, I think. I'm fully Trails bio now. We've reached the fucking Trails. I cannot believe this game got low enough to bring Trails back. Trails bio is back here, and I'm literally just mashing as hard as I fucking can to get them to shut their fucking mouths. And they don't, and I can't stop it. Every day is great at your Judas.
What question?
MILF. Hey, we've seen like this cutscene 3 times. Every day is great at your Judas. I need to just make a wheel of just games that Lolvant would like, because they're more gameplay. But because that's like modern Persona. Half the episodes were plot, half of them were combat, and Lolvant was just like combat and just jacking it as hard as he could. Because the combat in Persona is unforgiving as shit, and I randomly die. And apparently everyone gets off on that. Oh shit, sorry son. Did you literally spend the last 2 hours explaining in extensive detail how you're prepared for everything that could possibly come up, and then you walk into a random encounter and they hit 4 fucking insta-kills in 1 turn, making you lose an hour of progress? Oops, just do better.
Yeah, we still have a lot of people.
That happened like a shocking amount in those games. As they were retired from the hospital, I said, why did you take up what you wished, which you little better, so I said, why did you take up?
We also have to get home. Shovel Forge.
If you try it, I'm leaving.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But we do have a date, don't we? The date we had 3 months ago isn't over yet. So let's go.
This is... I'm good. I'm good. I'm just gonna turn. Is there anything else, Scion? I just want to turn the game off. Are we done, Scion? Can I be done, please? AI the song. Please tell class. Why will you not tell me? No, I want to know. What is this important detail? We cannot end this until I know. See, this is the kind of cursed knowledge that I have to bear, and I always choose to do this, because I can do the same thing too. If you're Danganronpa fans, and you like Danganronpa 2, do not watch the fucking anime. Yeah. Probably, so yeah, Wadjet itself brought her back to life. I don't care. Yeah, exactly. That's literally... Did you not remember the fucking endings I was shouting out saying the endings are going to be either A, oh no, Aiba's dead, or B, oh no, Aiba's dead, but she backed up her data so she's actually okay. Literally almost verbatim what I said. There was no alternatives. Let Aiba die. Carve my fucking other eye out, please. Final rating. I just did not find this game worth it, except for the parts where it totally was. Like, I didn't talk about it in that scene, because I don't even know if you were there, Lawfan, or if you've seen. This game made me fucking bawl. Like, full-ass ugly cry. It has been many, many years since I've actually cried. Like, at all. I started to think I couldn't at a point. Like, it has been a long, long time since I've cried. I've gotten misty. I'm starting to, getting that a little bit, but like crying, weeping. I haven't done that in like 7 years. I don't even know how long. The only other game, there's a reason why I always talked about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Sonic Battle, because I played those games when I was really young, and they made me just fucking weep. And that's why I remember them so well, because they're the only 2 games that have made me do that. I've gotten misty-eyed, like Chrono Trigger, Tales of Symphonia. They've gotten, they're getting the emotions going. Like Lisa, fucking all these kind of games, they get me there. Like, no, Lollifant. There's a VOD on YouTube just called In Tears. It is this route right here. This fucking Somnium hit such a specific niche to me. I had to pick up my pants and wipe my face off. I was crying so hard. That is where this game... That's why I'm so bitter about this game. This writing is some of the best writing I've ever seen in games. Like, phenomenal. This is some of the best writing in the entire anything they've made. 999, Danganronpa, all of them. Nothing competed with this. But then you zoom out, and everything else is just mid-tier to actually fucking garbage. Except this route. This route was also really good. This is a good route. Let's go get a fucking wheel. I'm just in a bad mood now. I mean, I'm literally just gonna close the fucking game. It's super fucking niche. Like even beyond that, like the Mizuki route was the good writing, but it wasn't like the me niche. The fucking Ota ending. Oh my god, that fucking niche that it hit. This is gonna be the wrong fucking resolution. Here, let me like fix it. I don't remember what I used for. Was it DS? I think it was DS. It was DS. With Golden Sun 3, cause that'll be a gameplay type thing. Golden Sun 3 is gonna be me just fucking lambasting the game. But I have no idea if this is an updated wheel. I think some things might still be wrong about it, but last item on the wheel goes. Oh yeah. Oh, Pikmin 1. Yeah, see what I said about things being on the list? I've actually done Pikmin 1. It's technically going to be a Ninja's playthrough, and I've only done 1 episode, but I can only actually do 1 more episode, and I'm just going to not do that. Fuck. This and Sonic Battle are the top of my fucking I want to stream list. I want people to see. It's not going to make me cry anymore, because I know it's not. But good God. If Pikmin wins, it's just gonna be a mulligan. If Pikmin wins, we'll have it just be, do a poll. We'll have it be that. If Pikmin wins, it'll just go into Discord and I'm gonna do a poll. We'll have it be that. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Aw. I'm so fucking pissed. The other game that I've been really wanting to do is Chrono Cross, because I've been going back and fucking rewatching some Chrono Trigger OST shit. I was getting misty-eyed again. Like, oh my god. There's a reason why in like one previous video I said, like, talk about the greatest games ever made. It's not my favorite game, but if you had a gun to my head and you had to say, what is the best game ever made, I'd probably say Chrono Trigger. And that's a strong answer. Like, I'll stand by that. Like, you can debate it, but, like, that's beyond even me, because it's not my favorite game. Because I wouldn't know. I just thought about it while listening to it, and then, like, I've, like, analyzed games, because there's too many, like... There's too many games to answer, because there's not a definitive what's the best game, you know? You can't answer that. But, like... in the genre of like RPGs, oh, there goes Pikmin. Of like RPGs or something like that. Like Chrono Trigger is one of, if not the best games ever made. Chrono Trigger is so fucking phenomenal with its storytelling. Ninja's crying in the corner. I'm crying in the corner. The one dude who's really into JoJo's crying in the corner. I'm crying in the corner again. Fours is crying in the corner. We're getting a lot of the ones people have actually asked for. Aw. Oh, oh, fucking Golden Sun was just trial. No, it's not. Like I said, it's an old wheel. I also can't add too much more. Oh, yes, you can grind to level 9,999. It's just absurd. Radiant Dawn still on the list. Persona Q still on the list. Evolution World's not on the list. That one's just a fun RPG. That one's just for fun, you know? You gotta have some fun with your video games. Evolution Worlds is a short, fun game with a unique leveling system. I'm crying in the corner. I'm crying in the corner again. I just want a game that I just like and can play, you know? Fuck. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I just want to turn my fucking brain off for a playthrough right now. I'm a little upset about Majora's Mask, but I'm not too upset about it. Zion's crying in the corner. Bummer, no! Fuck! Bummer me! Man, that would have been the perfect... Oh, Zion's crying again. Bummer, man, no! And the dashboard always gets really far in, but never wins. Now he's crying. And now the tears are coming. You see fucking Ota Route's bad, and the Sonic Battle's off the list. I'm so pissed. Just do a poll, lol. XDDDDDDDDDD is still on the list. I forgot I put that there. That's fucking great. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie. I forgot that was on the list too. Look at this. I don't even remember. This isn't even a list. This is a wheel. Oh, there's Scion is now like Scion has left the stream. One more, then we'll see what we have left. Aw. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, Mega Man fucking Battle Network. Weevil, Dark Cloud is still here. Weevil might get it. Sonic Adventure 1 and the only one I don't want is Pokemon Kaizo. Every fucking game here I'm like down with. And Pokemon Kaizo I'd be like okay with. And the dream, it's coming together. Oh my god. Probably Mario and Luigi'd be the next one, because I technically already did this playthrough with Ninja, but that never went on YouTube, so I kind of have to do it again. And, ooh, baby, everyone step out of the fucking splash zone, because it's go time. I'm so fucking ripped out of my pants. That's fucking bullshit. And can we everyone fucking go back onto that footage and see how fucking bullshit this is? Also, we're here. We're doing it. I win. This is my fucking wheel right now. Literally everything on this fucking list, everyone here hates, and I'm fucking into it. You fools. Mega Man's off the wheel. Oh, darn. Now this might be a game I enjoy. I don't know. I actually didn't like Mega Man Battle Network 2 very much. But I fucking adore Mega Man Battle Network 4 and 5. But I've never played 3. We're going to see. It's going to be fun. And I'm going to make it be fun. See, Ninja can get all pissy about people not wanting to watch Pikmin, but I can be out here being like, dude, fucking no one's going to watch this, and I am just out here. My pants are gone. They're fucking out the window and blown to the next goddamn continent. They're gone. I can't find fucking my pants. Pokemon has 1 stream left. We'll get another wheel. But for now, that's that. Pokemon trading card game has 1 more stream, so we're gonna get a shitload of new content. And then, assuming nothing fucking happens with Dokapon, Chizo has 1 stream left. What do you mean? What do you mean? What, Lollifant? 2 more streams? What are you talking about? I have fucking 2. I have 2 fucking dungeon leaders left, and then like Elite 4. It's short, my guy. The game is not long at all. Either way, fucking. I mean, you know better than I would, but at the same time, I'm fast. Oh yeah, it is the main project now, by all accounts. That is how that works. Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I literally have the fucking fighting dude and the grass dude left, and that's it. Because my pace was, first episode, I got 2 badges. Second episode, I got 4. So getting 2 more and then beating the Elite 4 is gonna be cake. This is gonna be a good time. We're getting like a full set of new content. So anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And peace. I'm in a way better mood now. Look at that. Hey.